All right, so here we are for Warren County. They're going to be here facing Kettle Run in this JV basketball game.
The JV Warren County roster is number 30, Caden Abell, number 32, Devon Breeden, number 33, DeMarcus Kaysen, number 5, Caden Klauser, number 12, Bentley Fry, number 11, Cash Golden, 40, Blake Hose, 3, Peyton Jenkins, 45, Nicholas Payne Jenkins, 20, Makari Robinson, 4, Joshua Rosner, 44, Christopher Welch, and 14, Jackson Wire.
And then for our Kettle Run JV roster, we have Tucker Askry, a 10th grader. We have Griffin Barber, Jacob Bowden, Jonathan Chandler, Braden Fry, Carrion Jordan, Kelvin Lewis, Kellen Madigan, Jacob Scholl, and Alex Torres Uribe. We have 2 freshmen on this team, and the rest are all sophomores.
Yeah, pretty old team for the JV Kettle Run team here. A lot of 10th graders.
Here for the Wildcats, we have a good amount of 8th graders as well as 9th graders. Only about 4 10th graders on this JV team.
Yeah, this JV team's really young.
That's right, Athen.
And Warren County coming off of a win against Liberty.
That's right, and Kettle Run looking to beat the Wildcats here tonight.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good game, Joseph.
Agreed. Wildcats breaking it down here. They're ready to go.
And here we are for tip-off.
Caden Abell stepping up. A good height on him. He's about, looks like 5'11" as a 9th grader, Athen.
Yeah, pretty physical player, too, when he's on the court.
Plays football.
And it looks like it's going to be number 34, and that is... Well, we don't have his name. Number
Looks
34.
like a tall guy, too. Maybe about 6'1", a bit taller than Caden Abell here, but let's see who wins it.
Caden Abell's going to win it. Makari looking to score early.
Makari Robinson.
And that's going to be a quick start for the Wildcats.
And that's the Wildcats here. Makari Robinson starting off early. That's 2 points for those Wildcats.
Yeah, Wildcats looking to have some good defense here. Wildcats can't come up with it.
Here's number 4 looking for a pass.
13 with a shot. No good. Really good Kettle Run rebounding right now.
Wrestling it for it in the paint, but it looks like they are going to give it to Kettle Run here, Athen.
Kettle Run looking to make something happen here.
Looking out to the corner, that's number 24. That's no
not
good.
Quite. Makari Robinson on the rebound.
Finds Makari Robinson, who scored just now. He's looking for another point here. He's going to find number 11.
That's a really good pass. And that shot's good. Makari Robinson getting his game started really early today.
That's 4 points, starting off for the Wildcats, but also starting off for Makari Robinson.
And that's
a fantastic pass right there from number 11. Was able to find his teammate. That's going to make it 4-2.
Yeah, just wide open shot, wide open pass. Really good play by Kettle Run there.
Makari Robinson playing well right now for these Wildcats. He's at 8th grade. He's going to be coming off now.
No, he's going to be inbounding the ball here.
Makari Robinson wins it. He's going to look for a pass.
That's a good pass to Caden Klauser. Back to Makari Robinson. And just a little bit of a tip up there.
Looks like Blake Hose tripped a bit there. That's the sophomore Blake Hose.
And a good move from Kettle Run, but they can't score on it.
And that's Blake Hose on the fast break, looking to score. Ooh.
Blake Hose is going to get fouled, and that's going to be 2 shots for Warren County.
Wildcats coach getting a little verbal out there. Here comes Blake Hose, the sophomore, looking to put up some more points for these Wildcats, starting off pretty good early. Makari Robinson scoring a couple points, Athen.
And Blake Hose just can't hit his first one. Let's see if he can knock down the second one.
So Kettle Run here looking to bounce back against. They lost to Hanley's JV team last week, so looking to bounce back against these Wildcats.
Yeah, Hanley's a pretty good team, and Kettle Run did try, but
That's McCary looking for a pass. He's been really good early for these Wildcats, actually.
And it looks like it's going to be Warren County's ball. Yeah, this Warren County offense has been really good so far, and their defense, really, I think, has been even better. I mean, haven't been getting the boards, but have been playing solid defense all around.
That's right, Ethan. And here comes off Caden Klausler for, looks like, Bentley Fry.
And that's going to be a Kettle Run ball.
Bentley Fry, another 8th grader, 5'9". Wildcats defense looking a little mixed-matched early. Some Kettle Run players have been able to slither out a bit. They've been able to find some good passes here tonight, Ashley.
Yeah, and there it is again. This Warren County defense has just been amazing. And that's just something you got to have right there. A really good pass.
And Caden Bell and McCary Robinson have been able to connect really well early, I think.
But there it just looks like they weren't on the same page, as Caden Bell didn't look like he was ready to receive the ball.
It was the right idea there, though, from McCary Robinson. They looked good early as a bit of a young duo. One's a freshman, one's an 8th grader, and they've played football together as well.
Yeah, so they already have chemistry from another sport, and they're looking to transition that into basketball this season.
Once again, Kettle Run finding good passes, but just have failed to score, only scoring 2 points here.
And some good defense there. That looks like Bentley Fry.
He's going to be looking for some passes, looking good. He's making some moves out there. Looked for the shot.
And they're going to reset this to McCary Robinson. McCary Robinson on the shot, and that's just not the shot.
That was Bentley Fry on the
see.
shot and just wasn't able to connect there.
Yeah, really contested shot there.
Lots of good fast breaks here from the Wildcats early, able to stop them on defense and then be able to return in on offense and try to connect on some of these shots.
The Wildcats have been playing some amazing athletic ball here tonight.
Here comes Blake Hose on a fast break, looking for something, almost struggling to hold on to the ball there.
And it looks like McCary Robinson wants a shot, but he's not going to make it.
Cash Golden been a bit quiet for the Wildcats early. That is one of the 8th graders on this Wildcats
And we have a Warren County player about to sub in here, Devon Breeden. We'll see who he subs in for. Going to pass that out, and that three is going to be taken by Kettle Run, and it's good. That's a good shot there from Kettle Run, and that's just something that's hard to defend.
That's right. That's going to make it 4-4 here tonight, Athens, so all tied up.
And this looks like he wants to go all the way, and he can't quite get it.
Wow, he really jumped in there like an eel, but just not able to score there, Athens.
Yeah.
So far, both teams, Athens, I feel like have looked pretty good early. Both offenses has had good passes, good shots, but just not able to score too many points early.
And it looks like that shot from Kettle Run ended up not being a three-pointer, but being a two-pointer instead.
That's right.
And that's just a little miscommunication there from number 34 and 13.
Kettle Run looking for these creative passes early, but sometimes they just haven't been on the same page and able to connect on these passes.
Yeah, really good thoughts, but they just haven't been able to connect early on. We'll see if that'll change.
Wildcats youngsters have looked really good for them so far. People like McCary Robinson.
McCary Robinson for three, and he's been on fire tonight.
And right on cue, McCary Robinson drills that three. That's going to make it 7-4 for these Wildcats.
And there's Devon Breeden coming in the game just a second ago, but pass a little over McCary Robinson's head.
Like we said, Kettle Run able to find some good passes early. It's going to be Kettle Run's ball here. Kettle Run hoping to bounce back. Makari Robinson drilled that 3, which makes their lead 3 over Kettle Run.
Yeah, Makari Robinson has been doing an amazing job of getting the shot off and really just drilling them today.
That's right. Yeah, one of the youngsters on this team, but just has looked fantastic. Looks like he's been here all year.
Caden Klauser on defense. And that's a wide open shot, but he can't make that. Caden Abel, who just came in on the rebound.
That's one of Kettle Run's taller players right there, number 30, Athen, but just not able to score.
Yeah, some really physical, good defense from the Wildcats here. Some athleticism that we've seen out of Saquon Barkley recently.
That's right, Athen. You know, that backwards hurdle, everything looked good. But, yeah, Makari Robinson's looked pretty fresh out here tonight.
Yeah, really. He showed some athletic plays, some amazing shot making, and just been all around great.
And these Wildcats are coached by Brendan McMacken, and their assistant coach is Sean Golden.
And that 3 is going to be a little far.
That was Cash Golden on the 3, but he was able to set up some points there for the Wildcats, able to win the rebound and score.
It looks like Makari Robinson is going to get some more points. A good steal from Caden Klauser off the pass. Warren County looking to make something happen here.
Here's Caden Klauser. Got blazing speed over here for these Wildcats.
And some physical play, but they're going to call it a travel.
So here comes Kettle Run looking to rebound. Still down 9-4 here.
Now, that's a good move from 24 on Kettle Run.
And the thing about Kettle Run, Athen, they have a lot of tall players. They've been able to find some good passes.
And a really good rebound from Caden Abel there.
Here comes Cash Golden on the fast break, but looks like...
Double dribble. Kettle Run ball.
Kettle Run looking to score there, but the ball just went way out of play.
Yeah, a little miscommunication here.
And Demarcation, one of the sophomores on this team, was looking to find a pass, but just stepped out. Unfortunate there. And once again, Kettle Run finding amazing passes, but just not setting up the score once again.
Oh, and those words are going to come back to bite you.
Right on cue, Kettle Run scores there.
Looks like we missed DeMarcus Kaysen coming in the game.
Here, Caden Klauser with that fast speed again, but just hasn't been able to get that final pass or that final shot here tonight, Athen.
And an inbound here for Kettle Run.
So Demarcation, one of the sophomores on this team, looking to find a pass. He's going to find Caden Abel, who flips it to Makari. Makari scored a lot of points here early, Athen.
Devon Breeden on a fadeaway. Can't quite connect.
And that's going to be a wrap on our first quarter, Athen. So how do you think these teams are feeling as they're going into this break?
If I'm Warren County, I got to feel pretty good because Makari Robinson has just been on fire, and I want to get him the ball even more. But Kettle Run, I feel like if I'm Kettle Run here, I want to start laying off a little bit more on the passes. I feel like they've had a couple open shots that they should have taken early on and just kind of shoot the ball more.
Yeah, and building off that, Athen, I feel like Kettle Run does have a lot of hype, but they've just been kind of looking too hard for passes. I think they have to be a little bit aggressive and take shots because that's kind of what the Wildcats have done here tonight.
Yeah, and the Wildcats have shown some amazing physical defense. Caden Abel on a couple rebounds here. Caden Klauser on like 2 steals.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of the youngsters just really step up for this Wildcats offense. And also, one of the sophomores, Kenny Klauser, has looked pretty quick on some of his drives into the paint, just not able to find that shot, though. Makari Robinson has scored a lot of shots, though.
Yeah, Makari Robinson has just been electric tonight, and we're looking to see more out of him in the second quarter.
That's right, Athen.
Coming up about now. It's going to be Warren County's ball. And your lineup for the second quarter is going to be DeMarcus Kaysen, Makari Robinson, Caden Klauser, and Caden Abell and Devon Breeden.
So a little different from what we saw starting the first quarter. We have players like Nibble out there and DeMarcus Kaysen, 2 sophomores, as well as Caden Klauser, also a sophomore. And then we have the freshman and the 8th grader, Makari Robinson and Caden Abell. Hello to our 4 viewers. We're live from Wildcats Country. Out here, it's December 11th. It's a Wednesday. It's about 6:14 p.m. Wildcats looking to end the night off on a win. They've got a long way to go, though, Athen.
Yeah, but so far, talking about the win, but those just aren't the passes you want to see if they want to win the game. But yeah, I think they do have a really good chance of winning this game. They just have to keep their defense up, which they've been doing an amazing job of, and keeping their offense going. Looks like Warren County's coach is going to be a little mad here.
And here comes on Nibble. Looks like he was having a bit of a chat with his coach.
And that is going to be Makari Robinson on the rebound.
Caden Klauser jumps a bit like Saquon Barkley, able to find the ball, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard not to talk about Saquon Barkley. He's just been so electric this year.
Yeah, reminds me of my homie. I'll tell you one thing, Athen. And once again, there he is jumping. Caden Klauser got a lot of athleticism and speed.
You know who else is athletic? Makari Robinson, as he's going to get the ball here coming down the fast break.
And twisting, turning, looking for a pass. He finds DeMar.
Can't quite connect on the three-pointer, but again, Makari Robinson on the rebound.
DeMar Kaysen almost automatic from the three-point most of the time, but just not able to score there. But can't get into his head too much. He's just got to go out there and ball out.
Yeah, I've seen him in practice. I've seen him in games last year. He is automatic from the three-point line.
So here comes on Blake Hose, the sophomore, coming off for Caden Abell, both football teammates, JV and varsity. Caden Abell having a bit of a chat with his coach. Caden Klauser's going to receive it here, looking fast.
And it looks like Devon Breeden for 3, and he
can't but just not able to score.
Some really good rebounding here from DeMarcus Kaysen, but it is going to end up being a Kettle Run ball.
And like we've seen a lot today, Kettle Run finding some good passes.
And a shot there from Kettle Run. They can't quite connect.
Kettle Run slowing it down, looking for a pass here. Not a lot they've done tonight. They've just been kind of passing it around, not able to slow it down and look for what's really going to work here.
But that was a really good pass, reminiscent of Mahomes there, but it is going to be a travel on Kettle Run, and it's going to be the Wildcats' ball.
And I think, like you said, Athen, the problem with these Kettle Run Cougars is they just haven't taken the shots. I think they've had fantastic passes, but at some point you have to take the shot. That's how you score.
Yeah, I mean, their passes have just been really good, and they've been getting the ball out, but they just haven't been shooting the ball as much as I think they should be.
And I don't think the Wildcats are significantly outplaying them. I just think the Wildcats are being aggressive and taking shots and being athletic, and that's just not something the Cougars have done.
Yeah. Caden Klauser coming up the court here. And this is going to be a Wildcats ball. Or never mind, a Kettle Run ball.
So we've got about 5-ish minutes left in this second quarter, Athen. What do you think these teams can work on before they finish up this half?
For Warren County, I'd say all around they looked amazing. Maybe get the shots a little bit more on target. But for Kettle Run, I feel like they've been doing the opposite. They need to shoot the ball more and pass a little less. And I feel like if they got more shots up, they possibly could be winning this game. And there's Caden Clouser on a fast break. Can he finish? No, he cannot.
And that's been the story a bit for Caden Clouser. He's looked aggressive and fast here tonight, but just not able to get that final shot, similar to what Kettle Run hasn't been able to do.
But there's a Kettle Run number 30 sitting under the basket for a wide open shot.
And it seems like on cue, Athen, every time I say they can't score or somebody can't do this, they go on and do it. So maybe I should keep my mouth closed, Athen.
Yeah, little broadcaster's curse here.
Commentator's curse, you could call it, but right on cue, the Kettle Run Cougars do score their number 30, kind of waiting under the basket. Really tall guy able to score there.
Yeah, I mean, that's what most of their points have been so far, is they've just been capitalizing on these wide open shots.
Yeah, and I think if I'm the Wildcats coach, I think we just have to, if we can just keep letting them pass as much, but just don't let them shoot, because they've just been passing until they lose it, and I think that's a working formula for these Wildcats. But if I'm the Wildcats, I think we need to rely on slowing it down a bit more. I feel like they're taking too many fast breaks and just, maybe not stopping to think about where this pass might go, which has worked in some cases where they've been able to score, but sometimes it just leads to an unnecessary ball that's just not able to find anybody.
Yeah, and like you said, the speed, the effort has been there, but some of the plays they made, some of the passes, some of these shots just haven't been the ones that you want to see. Maybe reset the ball, take it back up to the top of the key, and then shoot from there.
Yeah, and I think they're about to step out here. We've got about still 4 minutes remaining in this second quarter, so still lots of time for this game to kind of flip one way. The thing about the Wildcats, they haven't been able to score in this second quarter, Athen.
Tomorrow's game is Skyline versus Warren County for girls basketball.
And then later tonight, we do have the Varsity boys facing the Kettle Run Cougars, and it's going to be a blackout theme, Athen. We have a bit of a surprise for that later, but they'll have to wait and see.
And some good defense from Kettle Run here, but it is going to be a Warren County ball. Yeah, as you said, there is a little surprise coming tonight, and I think you guys are going to like it.
And we've got Varsity sitting to our cameras right.
Oh, and I don't know if you saw that, Joseph, but Devon Breeden making a guy fall.
Nibbled a bit on his ankles, maybe you could say, but yeah, he just tripped a bit there, Athen. I could hear it from up here. We've got our Wildcats Varsity to our right, watching, waiting for this Varsity game tonight.
Yeah, and that's going to be an exciting game tonight. I feel like that's going to be a close one. I'm excited,
Athen. But right now, it's been a bit of a stalemate in the second quarter. Not a lot of points put up, but we'll see what the Wildcats can do here. Nibble finds Cash.
And making another guy fall.
Once again, the Kettle Run players go flying, but no foul there. Devon looking for a pass. Macari holding it like a football, looking for a pass as well.
Also played football this season, maybe reminiscent about that a little bit.
That's right. He was fantastic for this Wildcats JV football team. Really athletic, able to score a lot of TDs at wide receiver, Athen.
Yeah, he was pretty electric for football, and from what I've seen so far, he's been electric for basketball too.
Yeah, me and Athen Anderson, both teammates on Macari on JV, and yeah, he was just absolutely electric here, and it looks like it transferred right over to basketball. Wildcats definitely pressing there.
Caden Clouser is going to come in here soon.
Wildcats been pressing, but it's created a lot of opportunities for these Kettle Run Cougars to pass.
Yeah, Kettle Run's passing game has been pretty good as they found some wide open options, and that's just something you don't want to see because Warren County's just been really aggressive, and it's worked in a lot of cases. They've gotten a lot of steals, a lot of blocks, but it has backfired.
And I think, here we go.
That's a good play here from, Cash Golden, number 11 for Warren County.
And I think this Wildcats defense formula has worked because they've been able to press, which creates open passes. And here comes Caden Klauser.
And that's a really good block from number 11.
Wow, number 11 just came in there and said, no, you don't, and stopped Caden Klauser from scoring his first points tonight.
But there it is again, as Kettle Run players are just falling all over the place. But they are going to strike here on a 3-point shot. This is an 11-11 game. This has been a really good game so far.
So both teams have put up, Wildcats put up 2 in the second quarter. Kettle Run Cougars put up 3, so they're all tied up, and we've got about 2 minutes left in this
this second quarter has been really defensive so far. It's just great job defensively by both teams. And
yeah.
Warren County's points have came from a wide open fast break, and Kettle Run's points have came from a wide open 3.
Yeah, and, you know, I think both teams have to be kind of happy with how the second quarter has been, but I think Wildcats hoping to score more points like they did in the first quarter because they just haven't been able to score.
Someone we haven't seen tonight due to an injury earlier this week is Jackson Wire, who was a big part of last week but did unfortunately get injured.
Another one of those football players, JV football team, you know, played a lot with Macari, you know, played quarterback, so they would have great chemistry, but just unfortunate that he can't be here tonight. So here comes Nibble looking for a pass, drives in, but the refs are going to call it there. So some of these Kettle Run varsity players are giving some tips to their Kettle Run JV team, you know, giving some elders advice out here.
And Warren County looking to make something happen, though, here. And it looks like Kettle Run starting a little bit of a defensive chant. But there it is. Caden Klauser just can't quite connect on that 3-point shot.
That's been the bit of a story tonight. Caden Klauser.
But there's Devon Breeden.
Nibbling up 2 points there tonight.
Yeah, Nibble's been amazing tonight.
That's right. Caden Klauser, again, was not able to connect, but set up the score.
And there it is, slowing it down just like we said they needed to.
Here comes Macari. He's been a bit quiet in the second quarter, I think.
Yeah, hasn't really put up much, but he has been there on the defensive side of the ball.
Here he is driving in, though.
And there he is.
So, Athens, so far tonight, every time I say something, the opposite happens. So maybe I should start saying this Wildcats team looks bad.
Yeah, maybe, because every time you said something bad, something good has happened for one team or the other.
and there we go. Once again, every time I say something, something happens.
Hey, I mean, I guess Warren County hasn't looked good so far.
Hey, I mean, sets up for an exciting game, Athens. But yeah, right on cue, McCoy Robinson scored, and then coming right back, Kettle Run Cougars score a 3 to make it 15-4, 14 for this Wildcats team.
Caden Klauser is going to come off here.
Stepping on is going to be Blake Hose, the sophomore, as well as DeMarcus Kaysen, another sophomore here. So they've got 3 sophomores and then 2 8th graders out here tonight. So a bit of a mix of age and youngsterness.
You know, there's been a lot of substitutions, but one substitution we haven't really seen yet is Macari Robinson. As they've kept him in the whole game, and I understand why. He's been electric so far tonight.
And he's looked really fresh, too. Doesn't look like he has any tired legs. Definitely stayed in shape. Here comes DeMarcus.
And that's a really good drive, but he's got to finish on that shot.
Drove in there like Derrick Henry, but just couldn't finish the shot.
Yeah, really physical, reminiscent of Derrick Henry.
Whoa. Macari Robinson pieced him up a bit, but then it's going to be a travel on DeMarcus Kaysen.
Yeah, really good fake shot here from Macari Robinson.
Here comes the Kettle Run Cougars driving in, looking for points. Kind of just does an alley-oop around it, but not going to be a score there. And that's a great play there from DeMarcus Casey, able to fight and get the ball in, but the Kettle Run Cougars are still going to win it there.
You know who Makari Robinson has reminded me of this game?
Who, Athen?
Jamar Chase from last Sunday night against the Bills. Really just fast, athletic, physical. Just been amazing tonight.
And you could call that a bit of glaze, but he has looked like the electric point of this Wildcats team.
Yeah, it's just been amazing. Blake Hose here going to get his shot blocked.
The one thing about the Kettle Run Cougars on defense, they've been really good with their blocks.
Makari Robinson can't quite find the shot. They're going to put up one, but that is a terrible shot.
That's going to finish up our first half. So we've got 15-14. Wildcats team leading by 1. And so, Athen, if you're the Kettle Run Cougars coach, what are you thinking?
Yeah, if I'm the Kettle Run coach, really what I want to hawk in on is kind of just getting these shots off more and kind of eliminating as many of these passes, because I feel like we've seen a little bit too much passing, which some would think that's good, but really I just think it hasn't really worked in Kettle Run's favor, and maybe stick to the shooting game a little bit more.
Yeah, and to build off that, I think they just need to be more aggressive, and it just really comes down to that. But for this Wildcats team, I think they've played good, but I think they need to find a good balance. In the first quarter, it was a little bit too offensive, but then in the second quarter, played a little bit too defensive, wasn't able to put up as many points and let kind of the Cougars build up upon us.
Yeah, the Cougars have really brought this game back, as it was looking like Warren County was going to come away with this game, but the Cougars ended up coming back.
And so we'll be right back for your second half, so grab some snacks because we're going to be in for a great game, 14-15 here for the Wildcats. All right, so here we are, ready to get the second half started off. Had a bit of technical difficulty. Sorry for the late start, but here we go.
And Kettle Run looking to start off strong, and they can't quite connect on that shot.
That's similar to what we mentioned. They just need to take those shots.
Yeah, and it looks like that's exactly what they probably told him at halftime, is just take more shots.
They emulate that right away from the start. Looks like we had Bentley Fry starting. A little bit of a difference. Hasn't been in that much this game, but he's going to start this second half, Athen.
Yeah. And honestly, I think he played a little, pretty good in the first half. Obviously, we didn't see any points from him, but he put up some good defense out there.
Yeah, it doesn't just come down to points. I think he looks pretty good here tonight so far, from what we've seen, obviously. And so here, Kettle Run in the paint looking to score, and here comes Blake Hose on the fast break. Lost control of the ball a bit there.
And Kettle Run's going to come up with this ball. A good pass and a good shot. Little Mahomey.
So, yeah, Kettle Run looking like they're taking some points here, Athen. That's pretty smart. We told them to shoot earlier, and they so far have.
And they hit it off of Blake Hose's foot.
Blake Hose had a bit of issues controlling the ball so far here tonight. You know, lost it a bit of these times on these fast breaks, and then it hits his foot there. But, you know, he can bounce right back. He's a sophomore. He knows what he's doing. Kettle Run coach calling out some signals to this Kettle Run's offense. They're hoping to continue this. Looking good out of the break so far.
Yeah, they've looked really good out of the break, but just as we say something, man, we really have a curse on us, huh?
Yeah, so commentary curse strikes again, and Canaan Bell scores 2 points there on a fast break. You know, really tall guy there, 5'11", able to hop up there, basically. You know, wasn't much harder after that.
Really, 5'11", I think he's more around 6 foot. If you've seen him in person,
these roster papers being a little stingy, but yeah.
And he can't keep control of the ball.
Kettle Run player tripped up a bit in the paint. They've tripped a lot this game. Don't know if they have the wrong shoes on or something.
Yeah, they've been tripping up a lot this game, and a couple of them have fallen on their faces this game. It's been pretty funny to watch.
Me and Athen enjoying some food here from the Wildcats concession stand. You know, great prices, great food.
Shout out.
Enjoying some pizza and a Coke Zero. So here comes Bentley Fry looking for a pass, kind of just shuffling it around. Wildcat fans passing by watching.
And there's Bentley Fry on his
Bentley
first
Fry
points of
able
the
to
game.
score right there. That was pretty fantastic, Athen.
Yeah, pretty good way to start your points.
So, wow, here comes the Kettle Run Cougars driving in the paint. Number 11, Athen, I must say. Number 11 and number 30 have looked good for them.
Yeah, number 30 is just a really big guy. And, man, we really...
Something's going on here tonight. Right on cue, number 30 lost it. And right on cue, Kettle Run Cougars get it back. And they're going to score, Athen.
Yeah.
And really close to scoring there for the Wildcats.
Oh, can't quite connect on that shot.
And he almost called 3 there, but no, not able to score.
And I don't know if that was the shot to take there. Contested shot, far 3.
Number 4 getting a little angsty here on the court tonight, but ref calling, you know, none of that stuff here tonight. He's really directing this game. That's a veteran referee there. I think coaches football, basketball, you know, AAU, all that stuff.
And I think the refs have done an amazing job tonight on these calls.
Yeah,
I feel like, honestly, I haven't really seen them miss a call, but there is something we haven't had this game a lot, and that's free throws.
And Wildcats scoring there, you know, we can't complain about a no-foul game. Just clean gameplay from both of them. Number 11 with the hop step.
That's a good move, but he can't quite finish that.
So number 11 looked good here tonight and continues in the second half.
And Bentley Fry looking for his second points.
Number 13 driving up for Kettle Run. Getting a little jiggy with it, but not finding anything. Finds 11 in the corner, though.
And that 3 is dang.
Right on cue, number 13 able to find number 11, and they connect on a perfect 3 there. And that's going to make it 21-21, all tied up.
That was a really good shot there from Kettle Run.
So Makari Robinson, Ethan, he was great in this first quarter. Looked fresh, looked athletic, but just hasn't done as much, I feel like, in the second half here.
And it looks like it is going to be a Warren County ball.
So Wildcats making some subs here. DeMar coming on. DeMarcus Kaysen, if you want to go by that legal name, but we all call him DeMar around here. One of the sophomores on this team, and Caden Clouser coming on here.
That's a good move.
And right away, Cash goes for the shot, but just not able to score.
And there's Makari Robinson, just electric.
And just a great play there. That's what we saw in the first quarter. Just ran up, said, I'm going to score, and that's exactly what he did.
You know, Cash hit a money shot earlier from 3.
And number 11 was just giving oodles and doodles of space there and finds number 30, and they connect and they score. So that's going to make it 23-23. Just a bit of a dogfight so far here, Athens, just back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, what I've noticed is this Kettle Run team is way better off the ball than Warren County is off the ball. But they're, man, Makari Robinson just unstoppable this game.
Yeah, been fantastic. Comes number 3 for the Kettle Run Cougars. Looked a little silly there, not able to find anything. Here comes number 13. Number 4 slowing it down, looking for something. He's got DeMarcus Kaysen on him.
And that layup is no good. And looking like he's trying to chuck it up to this guy. Yeah, so I don't know what you've thought of the game, but I think this has been a pretty good game so far. Really physical, really defensive, really athletic is what I would say.
To describe it.
If I had one word to describe this game, it'd be athletic.
Freaky athletic. Very freaky. And so far in this first half, it seems like the Wildcats were going to run away with this, but in the second quarter and now the third quarter, it's been a bit back and forth so far in this game, Athens.
Yeah, really back and forth as Kettle Run scores, Warren County scores, Kettle Run, Warren County. Just back and forth, back and forth. Amazing game by both teams.
And Kettle Run's coach has been pretty vocal here in the second half. Maybe that's what they were missing in the first half, was just not being able to communicate well. So maybe he's trying to spark a bit of that.
Looks like he's trying to inspire his players to do a little bit more of what he's been doing.
A little bit of David Goggins' work. Here comes Bentley Fry receiving it. Looking around
like Mahomes. And that's a really good screen there from Caden Abel.
And nope. Caden not able to score there.
Yeah, that shot's not going to make it.
Oh, and here comes DeMarcus Kaysen, but just couldn't find it.
And, ooh, it looked like a little tug of the jersey there. I probably would have called that, but it doesn't look like the refs are going to.
Here comes DeMarcus.
And
pushes 2 guys
shoving people out the way. Cash Golden for 3. Can't quite hit it.
He's taking a lot of threes here tonight, but no points for him to show for it.
Yeah, and his dad is the assistant coach, and that is Sean Golden. And there's Caden Abel, who's been pretty silent this second half and second quarter, but he's coming back to life here with the easy shot.
Yeah, he hopped up earlier for a great 2-point score to start the second half, but just other than that, not too much to see for it. Wildcats player don't like that call.
Yeah, this has been a pretty close game here, Joseph. 27-25, Warren County up right now. And that's going to tie this game up as another little curse happening.
And this third quarter, Athen, it's just been back and forth. Not a lot of defense getting played by these teams. They've been racking up the points.
Yeah, both teams have just been putting points up, and up.
That's right. Number 3 with a little sassy run, but just wasn't able to catch up to the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kettle Run's really turned it around with, like, they've just been taking shot after shot, which is what they needed to do, and it's just worked. But Warren County has answered the call with Makari Robinson scoring, I think, around 6 here in the third quarter alone.
Kettle Run coach not having any of that from number 3 there. A pretty terrible pass. But the Kettle Run Cougars have been finding some good passes in the first half, so just hoping to emulate that. So they've got 0.7 seconds left here. I'm not sure if it's a timeout or if it's the end of the third quarter here. But if it is, there's 0.7 seconds left. But if you're both of these teams, I think the Wildcats, you've got to be happy with how they've been playing offensively, but their defense just has to step up, I feel like, and maybe some of the passing, a lot of players not letting go of the ball. And then for the Kettle Run Cougars, I think they focused on taking these shots, but the issue has been they just haven't been passing as well, Athen.
Yeah. And here we are with the fourth quarter. Shout out to our cameraman, Joseph Tennant.
He's enjoying some food from the Wildcats concession stand as well, some popcorn and Dr. Pepper.
Wide variety of different drinks and food.
And so that is going to be the end of the third quarter here. If I'm not mistaken, looks like there's still 7 seconds left. 0.7. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Yeah,
I'm
not quite sure what's going on. And looks like it's going to be free throws for number 13 here. Don't quite know what this is about, but he is going to drain it. Oh, it's going to be a flagrant here. That's the reason.
And he misses one of those, so it's going to be 27-28. So it looks like the Cougars are going to go into the fourth quarter with a 1-point lead here.
Yeah, 1-point lead for the Cougars here. And they're looking to just try to pull away from this game. And we are in the third. And they put up a shot, and that's not on target. So now the actual fourth quarter is coming up. Little bit of a miss error on my part. Said it before, but it's actually now.
So I've already mentioned what I think they should do here in this fourth quarter, so not sure if I should repeat myself. But basically, the Kettle Run Cougars just need to get back to good passing. I understand that we said they need to take more shots, and I think that is the main message, and it's worked so far. They're leading, which is what matters. But some of these passes have just been outright not good, and it's just not what we've seen from them in the first half. So if you're the Wildcats coach, like, what are you thinking, Ethan?
If I'm the Wildcats coach here, really, just we've been letting up too many wide open shots, too many open threes, too many open balls right under the basket, and really, I think we need to just stick on our mans. I think we need to play man up defense here, put pressure on them, because so far they've kind of folded under the pressure, any pressure at all, and this game's just folded for them.
So here comes the fourth quarter here. 1 point separating these two teams. We're in for a good finish here tonight, Athen.
And if you stick with us after the fourth quarter, we have the varsity basketball game coming up.
The theme is blackout. We've got some surprises for you coming there, but it's going to be a good game, Athen. Quite excited.
If you're just joining us, the fourth quarter just started. 28-27 game, Cougars winning.
Not sure, number 23, they're trying to be a bit silly, but it's going to be the Kettle Run's ball. No shots here.
Looks like they're going to try to get an inbound. And looks like that's going to be a foul on Warren County. And some free throws here to try to pull away. First free throw. Misses.
Probably hoping to score this last free throw, because if they do, it's going to make it a one-score game, because right now they're only winning by 1 point here. Here comes 34, bouncing like a bullfrog, and
it's good. He drains it.
Don't know if he drained it, but did bounce around and finally did go in.
Cash Golden coming up the court here.
Cash Golden been a bit of an underrated player for this Wildcats team. Maybe hasn't put up many points, but he's been good.
Yeah, he's been moving around. He's been passing the ball, and there's Caden Abel.
Kind of hopped up there and just threw it up in there, but wow, that was a great score. Fans pushing the Wildcats here. Wildcats still tied up 29-29.
Pass looks a little Mahomey.
So here comes Makari Robinson looking for a pass, finds Caden Bell really well. He's going to drive down the field.
And
nibble,
pump fake,
nibble, but just doesn't score.
Caden Klauser is going to make this a tie game, 31-31 with 5 minutes, 30 seconds.
Caden Klauser's not even in the game. That was Caden Bell there. Great points there. Bit of a fluke on Athens' part, but that happens. Here comes Nibble on defense. They're going to pass it off to number 30. Oh, whoa! Kicking around there, but no call. Stepped out.
Caden Abel just dived in there looking for the ball.
Yeah, dangerous play, but not bad.
If I'm the Warren County coach, I wouldn't really like to see that. I mean, that's just how your players get injured right there, and I'd lay off the aggression just a little bit.
So here comes on Blake Hose for the Wildcats.
Bentley Fry coming off. Looks like he's in a little bit of pain.
DeMarcus Kaysen warming up for these Wildcats on the sideline. Not in your view, but oh, silly form. Doesn't score there from number 3. Hasn't put up many points here tonight.
Yeah, Warren County looking to go 2-0 here.
It would be a great start for these Wildcats. They've been working since almost last year for this season. Just right after the season ended, they were working for it, Athens, through the spring months and the summer months. So they're really hoping they score here. They win here.
And it looks like it's going to be a half-court violation, and Kettle Run is going to be awarded the ball. And there's Caden Abel this time. And he's going to score there. He's been electric this fourth quarter.
And his height really helped him, Anthony. He just jumps up there, and it's like, I'm going to score. Like, when he's up there, it's pretty guaranteed.
Yeah, it's just been really physical so far this game.
The drive there was just fantastic. So Kettle Run looking to respond here. 33-31, leading by 1 score.
But it looks like Kettle Run is not just going to sit down. They're going to fight.
And once again, right on cue, they scored. So, yeah, it's going to be tied up, Ethan. And we're in for a great finish. We've got about 4 minutes left in this quarter.
33-33, tied ball game.
Not even just this quarter. 4 minutes left in this game. And so here's a substitution the Wildcats should feel a little iffy about. Here comes on number 11 for the Cougars. He's been great for them tonight.
But we have Caden Abel coming out.
Caden Abel's been really good.
It's not the best pass there. It looks like number 11 going to get stuff started. Number 30, another big player here.
Finds 11.
For 3. Can't quite connect, but number 30 on the rebound. Back to 11. Looks like they have a little bit of chemistry.
Got the mismatched cleats on. Looks good. He's driving up in the paint.
Can't quite do it, but number 34. A little reminiscent of something Giannis would actually do.
Not sure who that is, but yeah, that looked fantastic. DeMar cooking up this team like he's Gordon Ramsay, but not able to finish up there. It's going to be Kettle Run's ball.
Warren County's ball, but
so maybe that's how the Wildcats feel, losing by one score here with about 2 minutes left here.
DeMarcus Kaysen can't quite connect on
And
the three-point
he's been
shot.
great recently, but just not able to connect on these threes so far. But I think we're really excited for this varsity game, after we've got some great players like J Money Mal, Bryce Bergman, and Nolan Berry, but that's number 11, and Kettle Run Cougars starting to respond really well here. They're going to start leading. They are leading. Here comes Cash on the break. Looked a bit like Giannis after.
Who is Giannis? What team does he play for? Jersey?
So here come the Kettle Run Cougars. I'm not sure whose ball it is. Here come the Kettle Run Cougars. They're hoping to run away with this lead, I think. They're leading by about 4 points here right now. So here comes on Caden Bell. He's been really good for them in the second half.
I think that's the substitution that they
And
needed
here's
to
a
make.
guy who scored a lot in the second half, I think.
Yes, something
Bit Mahomes.
that Mahomes does a lot. Score.
That's right, especially in the fourth quarter, I think, maybe with a little help by the refs, but I digress.
But something Caden Bell hasn't done is get help from the refs, as he's just played
That's
physical
right.
ball.
He's just been great,
And
here he
is
comes.
again, giving it to Bentley
Fry.
and he's gonna make that.
He tells the Kettle Run player, put the fries in the bag, and he scores right there, I think. Here comes 34, so Wildcats catching up here.
And just like that, they're
Right
gonna
on
make it
cue,
a
they say,
4-4
no,
game.
put my fries in my bag, because they're able to score there. Here comes DeMarcus Casey. He's got to take that three. And
Can't quite make it.
And
but
Afton, we've seen that a lot tonight. DeMarcus
looks like number
Casey not able
11
to
is
connect.
kind of hurting. He just got smacked by.
So we've got 2 minutes left after it, and Kettle Run Cougars leading by 3 points here, Afton. So, Athen, if you're this Kettle Run Cougars coach, what are you thinking? Because they're leading by about 3 points here, Athen, but, you know, starting to slip away from them as the Wildcats scoring some points late.
Yeah, I mean, really all Kettle Run needs to do is just keep the ball out of Warren County's hands. Play the clock is what they really need to do.
Agreed. I think if they could just finish out this game and just play really defensive and maybe score a couple points here and there, they'd be pretty happy with that.
If I'm Warren County, I'm looking at the situation, down 4, 2 minutes, 8 seconds left to go. I'm full court pressing, try to put as much pressure as possible on this team.
So shout out all the people watching at home as we have about 2 minutes left here in this fourth quarter.
All 7 of our viewers tonight.
That's right, you know, wherever you are. We're out here in Wildcats country with about 2 minutes left before this game ends, hoping the Wildcats come out here with a win, but we've got Varsity coming up next with their blackout game. We've got some excitement there. It's going to be the Cougars ball here.
As we'll see if the Wildcats can assemble a little bit of a student section.
A little bit of a hold up here. Kettle Run Cougar coach cleaning up a bit of a mess over there.
Shout out to our 7 viewers.
And so here we go with about 2 minutes left.
Some good defense here.
So Wildcats really got to stop the Cougars from scoring here. They can't advance their lead any further before it gets out of hand. Number 13 doing a little hop, able to win the ball there. DeMarcus Casey needs to press here. They've got to get the ball.
And yeah, Kettle Run just doing what we said they needed to play the clock, but there's Caden Abell.
Caden Abell really using his height there. Bentley Fry not able to score.
And whose ball is that going to be?
So it's going to be Wildcats ball here. They really want to score here because they've got about 1:30 left in this game. It's going to be about 1:27.
And
Caden Abell used his height there, said, hey, I see that ball, I'm going to get that ball. He used his height, jumped up a bit, and was able to win it back for the Wildcats, and that's really important.
yeah, Wildcats have shown some good defense here in the late minutes of the game. But they really do need to get this offense rocking and rolling because they just haven't been able to show that. They're going to call travel. This is going to give the ball back to the Cougars. Something you don't really want to see here if you're the Wildcats.
That's right. Shout out to all the students watching at home, people like Hayden Pearson. I know he's watching. What's up, Hayden? So Cougars hoping to drain out this clock, and that's not going to help.
Oh, and that could have been a score there. Looks like Bentley Fry is going to be a little mad that they called that out of bounds.
But one thing about Bentley Fry, he's been fantastic in the second half. You know, first half we didn't see him too much, but in the second half after he scored a couple points, you know, looked good, played with a lot of passion.
He's really popped out, showed that he can be the player on this team, and he's scored a couple points, got a couple steals.
And I think a lot of the 8th graders after we have people like Jackson Wire out, but they complement each other really well. People like Caden LaBelle and Bentley
Devon
Fry.
Breeden is just not going to be able to grab this ball out of the air, giving it back to Kettle Run.
Yeah, wasn't able to nibble the ball out there, but yeah, Wildcats, I heard a fan say, they do need pressure. He's saying pressure because they need that ball back after about 1 minute left.
Amazing steal.
McCary, they're fighting for it.
Ball. And
it's not like taking
looks like they're going to call
baby.
Warren County is going to call a timeout here.
So they've got 55 seconds here to score 4 points. That's only 2 scores. This is really still in hand for the Wildcats. They just need to go and out.
Yeah,
and
all the
execute.
Wildcats have to do is get 2 layups or 2 mid-rangers, and they're back in this game just like that.
That's right, Athens. Wildcats coaching them up a bit, telling them what they want them to do. Looks like DeMarcus Casey might be going in here, getting a talking to.
And I don't know about you, but I'm excited for this varsity game as we got a surprise coming up, and I think it's just going to be a good game overall.
That's right, Athens. And here, the Cougars, if I'm the Cougars coach here, I'm just thinking, let's drain out this clock. Let's get out of here with a win. Let's take it from Wildcats country, go back to Nokesville or whatever, and get out with a win. They just need to drain the clock out, Athens.
Jim, this is going to be a close one.
And I don't know who's going to come out with the win here tonight, but yeah. Here comes Bentley Fry. Here's a guy who's an 8th grader, and he's just been fantastic for this team.
Yeah, he can just put out some shots, but we'll see if he does. And that's a 3-pointer. He can't quite make it. Devon Breeden, a good rebound. Over to... And McCary is...
And there we go. McCary gets the Wildcats right back into the game. Fans going crazy.
They have to press. And that's exactly what they're going to do.
Go,
Good
McCary.
defense.
Fans going crazy. Whose ball? Left blows the whistle.
It is going to be a foul, giving Kettle Run shots. If they miss these, this can easily turn out really bad for Kettle Run.
So here's a lot of pressure on number 34 here. If he can score here, I'd say it about seals it. They've got about 1 score.
If he hits both of these, I think that might be game. First one.
And no good, Athens. Bounced around like a duck in a pond, but that's no good.
And you got to get your rebounders out here. And that's what they have. And he misses this shot. This is...
And they brought in Caden Klauser. They've got a lot of speed here, but here he comes, number 34. And he's still going to score. But Athens, they're still within 1 3-pointer here. Here comes McCarry, shoved out. Whose ball they're going to give it to?
It's going to be Warren County.
Warren County's ball.
They have to throw up. I think if I'm Warren County, I get off a 3-point shot as fast as possible, try to rebound the ball if they miss, and then just get another 3-point shot in.
Here comes McCarry Robinson. That's Bentley Fry looking for something. Anything. They didn't take the 3.
I feel like you got to get a 3-point shot off.
Take the shot now.
And that's most likely game unless they can. You have to full court press here, and you have to get the ball back.
That's right, and that's like youngster Bentley Fry. Maybe not a lot of knowledge, but he needs to score there or at least pass it.
And you got to get pressure. You got to get this ball back, and he's just going to hold it, looking for a foul. And he is going to get some free throws here. And this might just be the ceiling factor of this game.
That's right, Athens. It was right in reach for these Wildcats.
It's still possible if he only hits one of these, because you can get a and 1 3-point shot. First one.
No
He
good.
airballs the first.
We've got 6 seconds,
throw.
so if the Wildcats get this ball, Athens, they need to go and score.
And you have to get this rebound if he misses. And they have their most physical players at the bottom of the key. And this shot.
Lots of pressure!
Airballed. Warren County has the ball back. 6.7 seconds
He's been
on the clock.
fantastic this game, Athens, but just wasn't able to score there. And this is really in reach for the Wildcats. They need a bit of a miracle.
6-point game, and
they're going to put on the
Warren
8th
County
grader
wanted to make a
Cash.
substitution.
So they're going to bring on the youngster number 11. Maybe he's a 3-point demon. We don't know.
He has nailed one earlier this game.
That's right. Taking a lot of the threes here tonight. So Bentley Fry's going to receive it. Held on for it way too long earlier, but hoping to make up for that mistake. Pops it up.
And number 11, who airballed both shots earlier, is going to be back at the top of the key looking to take some shots.
Yeah, it was good attempt at a shot there from him. But here it goes. He's going to get 2 more tries to steal this game for the Cougars. Hopefully he doesn't make the same mistakes as he did.
And he misses.
So far, not fantastic from him. But he has played great this game, Athens. Been the focal point for this Cougars offense.
And there are 4.2 seconds left. If he can miss this shot.
And Athens, he does.
You got to get the ball. And it looks like a timeout call by Warren County as they have the ball. Man, this is
intense,
really
Athens.
good game.
Like we said coming into this game, it was going to go down right to the wire, and it has, Athens. It's been a dogfight. Wildcats with a bit of an injury timeout. So if you're the Wildcats here, you have to pass it and shoot. Like, it comes down to that. They've got to pass it and shoot here.
.6 seconds on the clock. Warren County is going to have the ball.
So here they come. So the Wildcats are going to receive the ball here. And they've really got to get down the field and score as soon as possible. 3.6 seconds. It's going to go right down to the wire. Here comes DeMarcus Kaysen. Throws it up.
One up.
And McCarry.
He's got a foul. doesn't look like the game is going to be, it shouldn't be over, as this should be free throws. But
And so DeMarcus Kaysen threw it up. Makari Robinson almost won it back. It flipped over. It was a bit of a turnover, but that's going to seal the game. That's game over.
And
So the
man,
final score 37-40.
really good game, but it doesn't look like Warren County is going to come away with it this time. And up next, we will have your varsity basketball game.
That's right, but I think there's a lot of positives that they can make out of this game, Ethan. It wasn't a terrible game. They played fantastic in the first quarter. I think they just need to build upon that, Ethan.
Yeah, I mean, really, when you're coming out of this game, you got to think to yourself, I mean, we played a good, athletic, physical, hard game. And I feel like what you need to pull out of this is you just got to give the ball to your key players when you want to shoot. I mean, we saw it when Makari Robinson was shooting. He was making some of those shots, but not everybody was making shots like him.
That's right, Ethan. Well, we'll see you guys later for the varsity game. We're going to tune out and then tune back in a couple minutes, so we will see you there. All right,
And we are back.
All right, so here we are for this game. It's going to be the Kettle Run Cougars varsity facing this Wildcats team.
Both teams are pretty good, but Warren County is coming off of a loss earlier this week against Liberty, a 70-64 loss.
Yeah, and they're looking to bounce back here, but I don't think they're too upset with that result. I think they're ready to go out here on a blackout night at home. They're ready to get it started. A home opener, you could say.
Looks like both teams are going to go back to their bench now. And coming up here soon, we have a little surprise.
That's right, and earlier we watched this JV Wildcats team lose 37-40. It was a tight game, I think. It came down to the wire.
About a minute left on warm-up clock.
Yeah, I think we're in for a dogfight just like we saw for the JV team. I think it's going to be a lot of back and forth stuff. It just depends on how the game falls apart. If I'm this Wildcats team, I just think we need to find a good balance between passing and shooting. I think for the Wildcats, they spent a lot of that game, their JV game, shooting a lot, and they were able to put up some points early in the first half, but they kind of lost that balance going into the second half, and it just cost them towards the end.
Yeah, and that was an unfortunate loss.
And so here we go with the announcements.
Basketball game between the Kettle Run Cougars and your very own Warren County Wildcats. Before we start tonight's event, here are a few quick announcements.
Welcome to tonight's game at Warren County High School. A reminder, Warren County is a tobacco-free school. Absolutely no tobacco products allowed on school premises. Concessions are being sold at the center court stand in the lobby by the WWAA Athletic Booster Club. Artificial noisemakers and handheld signs are prohibited at indoor events, and there is no flash photography allowed during play. According to Virginia High School League rules, if you leave the school, you must pay to re-enter. Finally, good play and sportsmanship is encouraged for all players and fans. WCHS administration reserves the right to remove anyone with poor sportsmanship or inappropriate behavior. We would like to thank you for attending WC athletic events, and let's all rep WC.
And now for the starting lineups. Up first for the Cougars. Number 0, David Burks. Number 4, Dominic Taxler. Number 10, Ryder Morgan. Number 24, Eli Jones. And number 30, JJ Becker. The Cougars are coached by Damon Taxler. And now, the starting lineups for the Warren County Wildcats. Number 0, Cameron Jenkins. Number 3, Bryce Corbin. Number 11, Adrian Gray. Number 13, Nolan Berry. Number 21, Ethan Bear. And number 23. And the head coach is Mario Gill. And now if you would please rise for the band of our march band.
All right, so here we get started. That was our little blackout walkout, but we're going to have Nolan Berry in number 4 for the Kettle Run Cougars stepping out here.
Nolan, after not starting last week, is going to be put in the starting lineup this week. And he is going to win tip-off, but Cougars recover.
Comes Ethan Bear fighting for the ball a bit. That was a pretty sick walkout after that, I must say. I liked it.
Yes, something new, innovative, and creative.
And Cougars taking some early shots here. Ref not having any of that untucked shirt business, you know, ruining their drip, but who really cares? It's just you against the other team.
Yeah, who needs drip? I mean, really, it should just be you playing rough, tough, physical basketball.
Let your game do the talking, you know what I mean? But, you know, you can have all that nice, like, walkout, blackout theme, but really when you step on that court, it's you against the other team. There's no hiding. It's just you against the other team. And the Wildcats have to go out and be physical and be aggressive and beat this team.
And so far, really, I think Kettle Run's been a little bit more physical.
Yeah, I mean, Wildcats not been able to get down there yet, but here
Ethan
comes Ethan Bear.
Looking to make something happen, but that's
Just loses it there. Just can't have it. Cannot have it.
But it is going to be a Wildcats ball.
That's right.
So we'll see what they can do with it.
So here comes Nolan Berry using that height to win the ball there. Nolan Berry is 6'4", but he's not the only guy who's 6'4" on this roster. Ethan Bear is also 6'4".
And up there with them is Bryce Bergman.
Standing at 6'3", and then that's not the only guy who's 6'3". They also got Adrian Craig out there who's 6'3", as well as J Money Mack, a.k.a. Joseph McDougal. Comes Bryce Bergman. Oh, whoa. Slips a bit there, but that's unfortunate.
And that's going to be Warren County's ball.
Bryce Bergman came out fast there, like a Hellcat, but just slipped up a bit.
And
comes Cameron Jenkins, number 0. Getting the ball
he's looking
here.
to make something happen. Adrian Craig been getting the ball a lot here in this first quarter.
Again, a bit of a 6'3" nonchalant light skin. You know how it is. But here come the Kettle Run Cougars looking to put the first points on the board.
Ball is no good.
Doesn't score there.
I did see them doing that a lot in warm-ups. It's just taking a lot of three-point shots. Nolan Berry is out of this game as they're going to put Jacob Robinson in.
One of the youngest guys on this team. He's the only freshman on this team, Ethan. Kettle Run Cougars fighting in the paint, and the ref says no.
That's going to be a Warren County ball as they did make that shot, but Warren County is going to get the ball. And that's to Bryce Bergman, but a good steal by number 0 here.
He has to go for that ball there. And guess what, Acton? It cost them points there. That's going to be a 3.
Some good defense here from Kettle Run.
And Bryce Bergman not able to make up for his mistake. That's a bit unfortunate.
And that ball is just going to spin out the rim. And they're going to take another 3. Man, they love these 3 balls. And they get their own rebound. Ethan Bear is going to get the rebound this time.
Here comes Cameron Jenkins, one of the shorter guys on this team, but boy, does he know how to play, Ethan.
And just off.
So far, Wildcats haven't looked too hot on offense, Ethan.
And the Cougars are going to start off with a 5-0 lead in this game.
The Wildcats can't be too happy with how this is going so far. Just haven't looked very energetic.
This Wildcat team just hasn't brought as much energy as we thought they would. But still, this game has just started.
Yeah, once again, we still have almost 5 minutes and a half remaining.
And there's Ethan Bear, and that's Not the greatest shot, but he's going to
Throws
get
it
the ball
up a
back.
bit in the
Bryce
air.
Bergman for 3.
Boom, 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 boom! Bryce Bergman absolutely drills that 3.
That was an amazing shot.
That was a fantastic shot right there. Wow.
You just got to love that shot there from Bryce.
That's classic Bryce Bergman. Bryce Boom Bergman right there. Just fantastic.
Yeah, Bryce Boone Bergman is a lethal three-point shooter.
If you see him in that corner, you got to pass it to him there as a Wildcat. And so this Wildcat
That's a wide open three-point shot, but they are not going to get it. Bryce wanted the ball down the court. He was wide open.
And this Wildcats team is coached by Coach Gill, Mario Gill, and there's some of their assistant coaches is Corenzo Hogue, the JV head coach, led them to a 6-4 season. I was part of that team, and then led by, of course, the other JV coaches.
That's a bad pass. They do get it, though. Oh, and a good fake pass there.
And Athens, they're a well-coached team. They've been working really hard since almost March, just working every single day to get better over this offseason and hoping these improvements show out tonight.
And looks like number 30 here is going to fumble the ball.
So Adrian Craig's going to pass it over here to Cameron Jenkins. Again, using that blazing speed. Finds Jacob Robinson.
Ethan Bear for 3.
Ethan Bear not able to score there.
He's going to airball that shot.
Almost automatic. Got me a bit excited there, but just wasn't able to score.
Looked like his timing was a little bit off.
Had a bit of a rush coming towards him, so you can't blame it too hard. So it's going to be Wildcats ball. Bryce Bergman sending it in here for the Wildcats. If I'm in their position here, I'm looking for the corners, hoping to get another 3 up here because that would make them gain a lead here. And that's it's almost close to what they do, but I think one difference that you can see between JV and varsity coaches is that they are very vocal on the sideline. Constantly, they're telling their team where to improve, and that's what makes a good coach, Ethan.
Yeah, they've been really loud. You can hear them from up here. They've just been talking a lot.
And that's what you get.
Not quite 2 misses there.
Cameron Jenkins unable to score there, but the coaches were being vocal, and he said, you know what, yeah, give me that ball, spin move. Just not able to score, though.
Great opportunity, but you gotta get that. But it does look like it is going to be some free throws.
Here comes Jacob Robinson, one of the only freshman on this team, excuse me. So here he comes.
Let's see if he can knock this.
See if he can rob some points from this Cougar defense. And just unable to score there, unfortunate.
Let's see if he can make this.
Hey, let's get quiet.
No good.
And maybe that's bad luck for this team because he went 0-2 on those free throws. And they got a fast break. Number 10 thinks he can flip it back in.
Jacob Robinson kind of redeeming himself on a rebound there.
Flipped it back in.
Good pass. Oh, but that is going to be a Warren County ball.
So Ethan Bear looking to flip the field here, and he finds Cameron Jenkins.
Bryce Bergman looking for another 3, and he can't quite hit it. Bryce Bergman looking to have a legacy game here for Warren County.
Bryce Boone Bergman already scored early in this game from an absolutely drilled 3.
That's a wide open shot.
Craig absolutely gets that layup. That's going to tie up the game here.
Yeah, really good passing scheme from Warren County there. But Kettle Run answers right back.
That's right. The Cougars respond right away, and that's just fantastic play there. Again, like I said, it's been back and forth.
Looks like it's going to be a foul against the Cougars, which is going to lead to some free throws.
So here steps up Cameron Jenkins, number 0. A little bit of drip with that number, but let's see if he can respond to it on the field and be able to score here.
No good.
So Wildcats 0-3 on their free throw starting this game. Just pretty unfortunate, but they can bounce back.
Cameron Jenkins looking to end that streak.
So here he steps up. See what he can do.
And
It's
good. And that's going to end their 0-3 streak as they go 1-4 on free throws for the
So
night.
it's 25% so far for them. So it's going to be 6-7. Wildcats losing by 1 point here.
And all the coaches preach, you got to make field goals. And so far, Warren County could have the lead if they could just make free throws.
That's right, and Cougars, just like their JV team, finding some
And a
great
good
passes.
steal from Bryce Bergman.
Oh! And not able to find it. Here come the Cougars on a fast break. Let's see what Troy DeHaven can do, one of the sophomores on this team. Looking to create some magic. Loses it, jumps up.
And that's just a really good play by number 0 on Kettle Run.
Troy DeHaven thought he was going to shoot the ball, jumped early, and the Kettle Run player says, nope, not right now, and then he goes and scores.
Yeah, really good play from number 0 on Kettle Run.
Number 0 scored a lot of points early for this Kettle Run team. So, Afton, if you're the Wildcats coach, what are you kind of thinking?
Keeping privacy and trying to get some more score. But try to keep the ball away from the defender. And
Yeah, absolutely.
not get too many fouls for touching.
That's right. And so here comes Jacob Robinson putting the ball back in play for these Wildcats.
Over to Bryce Bergman. Bryce Bergman driving down the court, looking for a pass. Finds Jacob Robinson. Over to Troy DeHaven. Troy DeHaven fakes the shot, and they're going to call a double dribble. Cougars ball.
So right now we're looking at a 6-9 game. Wildcats, all they need is a 3. I don't know, it's funny. But here come the Cougars on a 3, and way short there. Looking for the rebound, but didn't win it. Never mind. It's going to be Cougars ball.
So I didn't talk once. 3 for the Cougars. And it's drilled.
Bang, he drills that one. That's going to make it 12-6.
Troy DeHaven, little spin move, fade away. Little gas from the crowd there as they thought he was going to make it.
Unfortunate there. And Craig says, nope, that's my ball, and absolutely wins it there. That's 6'4" height right there.
It's 15, almost diving into his own coach.
Coach saw his life flash before his eyes. Said, bro, watch out.
Yeah, if I'm the coach, I don't know, be pretty bad about
I
that.
might sub him off. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's a mistake, but here comes Craig on the fast break. Excuse me, not a fast break.
Craig,
Drives up.
that's a really good layup here from Adrian Craig, the junior.
Craig and Bryce Bergman have looked fantastic. Bryce Bergman not on the field court right now, but almost makes that 3. But they've been great connecting today.
And it's going to be Warren County's ball.
Cougars taking a lot of 3s early. And they've connected on a couple of them. They're leading still by 4 here.
Let's see if they can get these free throws.
Jacob Robinson went 0% on his last free throws, but he'll see if he can make it up here.
Let's see if he can go 50%.
Let's see what he can do.
And there he goes.
Right away.
First one is good.
And so Cameron Jenkins is going to come off for Troy DeHaven here, making a little substitution during the free throw. So See if he can make himself 50% here.
Other free throw is good, and that's a redemption for him.
It's a great play there.
This is a 2-point game coming down to the end of the first quarter.
And the guy who just scored the points goes and blocks it on defense, and that's what basketball's all about, getting up and down the court.
This is Kettle Run's ball. Looking to inbound it here. Mid-range, no good. Out of bounds, Warren County's ball. And there we go, J Money Mill coming in the game. Joseph McDougal.
Haven't seen him at all so far this game, but he's a fantastic player, athlete. Got a lot of height, got a lot of strength.
Had a good last game. Had
right.
8 points last game.
J Money
And
Mill.
that is an and one for Kettle Run. And if he hits this, that'll make this a 5-point game.
So number 3 steps up. Cougars leading by 4 here. And I say, no shh, get loud.
And
it
he
works.
misses. But they're going to go back and try to score. Nolan Berry on the rebound.
Uses that height to win the ball.
Jacob Robinson fumbling the ball around a little bit. Can't keep possession. Cougars ball. And if you're the Warren County head coach, what do you think you need to work on down by 4 here near the end of the first quarter?
I think they just need to string together a couple more passes down in the final third, because they've done a pretty decent job on defense, but I feel like when they get down towards the end of the court, they're just not able to piece up some passes and be able to score here, which has been the reason why they haven't scored as many points as they previously wanted to, probably.
Bryce the Boom Bergman is on the sideline right now. Bet he wants to get back in the game.
He was the
help his
focal
team.
point in this beginning of this first quarter. We have about 55 seconds remaining in this first quarter here. So here comes Adrian Craig stepping up for this free throw. Let's see what he can do.
Nails it.
He absolutely nails it. So he's hoping to go 2 for 2 right here, hitting on 100% so far.
Let's see what he can do.
Craig has been fantastic tonight, but let's see if he can continue to do good here.
He nails it.
100%, 2 for 2 on those free throws. The whisper method continues to work for us, Athen.
I think that might be and this is going to be a foul on Warren County. Cougars ball, looking to inbound it, make something happen here with 51 seconds on the clock, up by 2.
Might be the trick for us, Athen.
They love this little jet sweep play. And somebody else who's been running jet sweeps is Puka Nakua. 1 touchdown off of a jet sweep.
Carrion's Athens fantasy point, but here come the Cougars. Actually
That's a good pump fake.
Actually scored some points.
Nolan Berry on a big
Using that
block.
height says no, 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 no. And here comes J Money Mill driving down the field. It's pushed out. It's a foul.
And here's J Money Mill at the free throw line. I'm really hoping he can make these.
J Money Mill, one of our fellow DECA members here, Athen.
And let's get low, see if he can make
Let's
these.
get low, low, low. So here steps up J Money Mill.
Let's see if he can knock these down.
And
Not
unfortunate
quite.
there, not able to score.
That's the first play that our whisper method has not worked.
So our whisper method hitting on 75% here, Athen.
But I think we tried again.
Let's see what we can do. And Athen.
0 for 2. We just
We might
messed him
have to hit
up.
retirement with that, but here comes
Three.
Cameron Jenkins. And
Can't
just
quite get it.
doesn't score.
Cameron Jenkins fighting for the ball back.
Comes Nolan Berry. Oh, give me a break. They're going to call a foul on the Kettle Run
That's going to be
Cougars.
some free throws.
And Athen, I don't know about that call, but anyways.
Yeah. Nolan Berry getting a little bit too physical.
But he's been fantastic on defense for this Wildcat team, I must say. Getting a little
And-
talking from his coach. Bryce Bergman looking to come on now.
We'll see whose spot he takes. Number 5 misses. And it is
Bryce Bergman stepping on the court. We've got 16 seconds remaining in this first quarter, so Cougars hoping
And it is a make. And it looks like they're full court pressuring. 15 seconds left to go.
Here comes Craig.
Adrian Craig, some good dribbles. 3. Not quite. Adrian Craig gets the ball back. Fadeaway shot. Not quite. Colton Simpson.
Colton Golden right there, just not able to score.
And they almost hit the half-court shot to end the first quarter. This first quarter is going to end 12-15. Cougars are up.
So Cougars only leading by 3 here. The Wildcats, I feel, have done a good job of getting back here in the second quarter, but just need to get those final pieces together to be able to complete this comeback and start off, hopefully, the second half winning. If they can get a lead in the third quarter, in the second quarter, I think they'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, really, I think the Wildcats have played good. Maybe they haven't played their best defensive ball, as I feel like they just need to close out on some of these threes more. And honestly, I think they need to take some more threes, because I feel like they've had some wide open threes that if they took them, you know, this is a good 3-point team. You got Bryce the Boom Bergman.
Yeah, and here's a guy who doesn't miss.
Now,
You give him a 3, he don't miss.
he's just electric from the 3-point line.
Bryce Boom Bergman. And then we got J Money Mill. He's been playing great on defense alongside Nolan Berry there. Shout out them. They do Wildcats. Remind me the name, Ethan? You're on there often. The Wildcats announcement. They do it every morning. Nolan Berry, Ethan Anderson. So shout out to our 8 viewers as we head into the second quarter here, whether you're watching at home, student, alumni, parents. Here comes Cameron Jenkins.
It is going to be a Warren County ball as the Kettle Run Cougars hit this ball out. Bryce Bergman inbounding.
Live from Wildcats Live.
Here at Wildcats Country to
That's
Joseph McDougal.
J Money Mill driving up.
Oh, I feel like he could have took that shot there.
Got a lot of
And he's going to
strength.
take a 3. Not
I'm
quite.
not going to do it. Maybe J Money poor after that shot. Nah, I'm just kidding. Here comes Craig.
Not quite. But Joseph
Ooh.
McDougal, a good rebound.
Tripped
But
up.
they're going to call him for a travel. I don't know about that call there.
Looks like they tripped him, but I digress. J Money Mill still using that strength so far on defense and been playing not bad at all.
Yeah, he's really a guy that you just got to love.
Great personality, kind kid, smart kid. You got to love him.
They're going to call travel Warren County's ball.
Boom, it's going to be Warren County's ball. Fans get a little hype. So here comes Craig sending it back in.
That's a good move.
Directing traffic like I don't know, but
Joseph McDougal, and they are going to call him for a travel again.
that's his second travel in about 10 seconds, but I don't know.
And that's another travel. 4 travels in the
Looks like
span of 4
everyone's traveling.
plays.
Guys, it's not summer vacation. We're in the middle of December.
Like, why are we taking vacations when Christmas is coming up soon? Should be at home.
So Craig's going to receive the ball here. Him and Bryce Bergman have linked up well for this Wildcats offense.
Looks like they're going to say it was a trip.
People are taking trips. People are taking travels. They're out of their mind, Ethan.
Everybody just out of town today.
Guys, December, not July. So here comes this Cougar offense, slowing it down. Little handoff. Looked like Saquon out there. Saquon and Hurts. Tripped up a bit.
Physical, just like Saquon. That's going to be a Wildcats ball.
Whoa.
They call the Cougars out of bounds there. Wildcats ball.
Wildcats athletics got to think about maybe moving the bench back. Bryce Bergman almost got hurt tripping
And
there.
unfortunately, Joseph McDougal is going to come out of this game.
So J Money Mill's going to come off. They're going to put on Colton Golden. He's one of the 6'1". He's a junior on this team. They're going to,
Trying to cherry pick a little there.
That's right. Almost found Bergman. They're at Washington's plantation, but anyways. He had a cherry farm, if you didn't know, out at Mount Vernon. So we got about 6 minutes remaining in this third quarter. So Wildcats still losing by 4 here. Cougars up by 4.
Wildcats down by 6. Troy DeHaven looking to make something happen and getting full court pressed, and he can't.
Finds a pass.
He finds Bryce Bergman.
Two pink shoes there connect up.
Gotta say, you gotta love a pair of pink basketball shoes.
They look fantastic on the court after, don't they?
They really do. Let's see whose ball this is here. It's gonna be Warren County's. If you're just tuning in, Warren County is down 12-18 against the Kettle Run Cougars.
Right. Got about 6.5 minutes left before we head into halftime.
Adrian Craig.
Craig says, no, I'm not shooting
three.
now. But no, he's not able to score.
And they're going to call a foul. This is going to be Kettle Run's ball. And they're going to put 10 in the game here. See what he can do for Kettle Run. So passing here, and the 3 is no good, but number 3 is going to take the ball back.
Bryce Boone Bergman not loving that call. He's done a good job here using his height to his advantage all game. One of the taller guys on this team, Ethan.
It's going to be Berg's ball to inbound.
Playing a bit of Berg's ball, bully ball, Wildcats ball out here.
Older
comes
brother
Ethan
played on
Bear.
Varsity last year.
That's right. Shout out Will Bergman. Here comes Ethan Bears on the court. We haven't seen him since basically the first quarter. He
Little
started this game.
tomfoolery, 3 points.
Looking like the jokester out there, but just not able to finish it.
Bryce Bergman, a good rebound, and he's going to hit the floater.
Hops up like a bunny on Easter and absolutely drills that. It's going to make it 14-18. Wildcats still losing by 4.
Adrian Craig looking to put this at a 2-point game. Can't quite do it. Three-point shot for number 3.
That was a fantastic pass, Ethan. I like that.
I really did. Looked a lot like Mahomes passing the ball.
Coach Gill not loving any of that. But these Wildcats are right in this game. They got about 5 minutes left, only down by 4 points, Ethan.
Yeah, I mean, 4-point deficit isn't hard at all. 3-point and 1. So 2 twos. That's all they need. Bryce Bergman slips. That could have been really bad there.
Just glad to avoid the injury there. Just an unfortunate slip.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
happens.
You lose the ball, but at least you don't lose a player.
That's right, Ethan. Fantastic player for this Wildcats team as well.
Yeah, some would say he is the best player for this Wildcats team.
Definitely the vocal point so far in this game. And Troy DeHaven slips a bit there as well. And he slips on the ball.
A lot of slipping going on.
Maybe reminds you of when he woke up this morning. It was raining awfully bad. And he loses the ball.
Doing some slipping and sliding.
Not at a water park, folks. So here comes Adrian Craig
Someone who
driving down
doesn't
the field.
slip. And that's a fadeaway, and he's going to hit that. Number 23, Jacob Robinson.
That's the freshman. Bench is loving some of that.
I mean, you just got to love that shot. A fadeaway 2-pointer to put this game within 2 points.
I loved it, Ethan. So, yeah, only down by 1 score here. So, Cougars coach probably telling them to slow down on defense. This Wildcats team making a good comeback right now. You know, only losing by 4 points now, or excuse me, 1 score here, down by 2 points. So they can't be too upset with this result so far. I think they've improved definitely in the second quarter compared to the first quarter.
And looks like Warren County's going to come out of their huddle. Kettle Run coming out of theirs. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left to play in this second quarter, and then we will be back after halftime. A good pass there.
And again, losing the ball in that same area.
And they hit that. Really lucky bounce there for Kettle Run.
Yeah.
You don't see that often, but
Comes Ethan Bear.
Ethan Bear
Swiggling
gonna-
through the defense like a worm.
and
straight after a
what a
rain.
catch and what a pass.
That was fantastic team play out there.
Really.
You gotta love it.
Amazing pass from the three-point line down to the paint and just nails the shot.
Doing a little ice spice in the paint and just doesn't connect on the three.
This Kettle Run team has played a lot from the three-point line. Don't do a lot of driving, and here's another three. And they don't hit it this time.
Wildcats looking aggressive heading into towards the end of this first half.
Kettle Run ball here, as it looks like Joseph McDougal is coming into the game for Ethan Bear.
J Money Mill. Gotta love it, Ethan. Bit of a stronger player, maybe looking to be physical towards the end of this first half. Say, hey, I'm going to impose my will. I know we didn't do that so much in the first quarter, but here I am.
Yeah, really, if you really want to, get him the ball on the three-point line. And I mean, against Liberty, he drained a three.
That's right. Here's a guy who's aggressive, he's strong, and he plays really physical on this court.
He's an amazing player overall.
Amazing man, too.
Just got to Warren County this year.
Gotta love the heart that he plays.
And there
with.
he
Here
is with a rebound. And it is going to be a Kettle Run ball off of a jump ball.
One of our favorite friends of DECA. He worked on a project this year that helped donate to a thermal shelter that's local here in Front Royal, Athens.
Yeah, you just got to love a big heart.
That's right. So they're going to call another timeout with about 3 minutes with 15 seconds as well remaining. Wildcats down by 3 points here, so definitely within reach. I think the Cougars, they've got to start thinking about maybe focusing on a bit of defense. The Wildcats offense has done a good job of scoring, and they're creeping up on this Cougars team. You can't deny it.
Yeah, really, from the start, I thought the Cougars were going to pull away a little bit more than they did, but the Wildcats have stayed in this game by 3 points. And I think all it takes is a good three-pointer, and you're back in this game. Get it moving on offense, and let's see what they can do here with 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in the quarter, trying to go up before halftime.
And here's the thing, Athen. Feed Bryce Boone Bergman the ball, man. He played good in that first quarter, and he was scoring points out there, Athen, and it looked fantastic. So I think they've got to feed him the ball going in towards the end of this first half and hope to put some points up.
Yeah, he really was giving some buckets. Jacob Robinson.
Giving some buckets like you worked at a paint factory. So here come the Cougars also in the paint. Zero tries to wiggle.
They're going to try another three-pointer, and it's good. They've been amazing from the three-point line. I feel like
24 getting a little chippy there with Bryce Bergman. Not sure who he thinks he is, but here comes Torta Haven.
Joseph McDougal trying to get the ball. He can't quite grab it. And this is going to be a Warren County ball.
So here comes Cameron Jenkins, Torta Haven coming off.
Torta Haven's been playing a lot today.
That's right. We've seen a lot of Craig, Bryce, and Troy DeHaven, as well as Jacob Robinson. For a freshman on varsity, he's been playing a ton, and he's scored some points after.
Yeah, he's made this a dynamic offense. I mean, you need him. If you need him when you're down, he'll deliver. A steal here. A one-on-one. Joseph McDougal on the block.
J Money Mills says, no, you don't. No, you don't. You're going to talk to my boy Bryce Bergman like that. And he smacks that ball right out of 24's hand.
I don't know about the call here, as they are going to call a foul, and it is going to be
I'm not
two
sure about
shots for
that.
the
It seemed
Kettle
like
Run
J Money
Cougars.
Mills just said, nope, you're not doing that, and blocked it pretty cleanly, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, from up here, all I heard was hand to ball, but I could be wrong.
So here comes Nolan Berry. Adrian Craig in a bit of a rest. We have not seen a lot of Nolan Berry this game. You know, he started the game, though. He's one of the sophomores on his team, I think.
Yeah, he's really shown his, like, progression. I mean, if you watched him in 8th grade, he wasn't that much of a player, but he's really progressed himself into being a superstar for this Warren County team.
And his physical growth has helped with that a ton. And here comes
Jacob
Ethan.
Robinson.
Jacob Robinson just not able to connect there. Playing good defense and
Right over Joseph McDougal's hands. They do get a pass to Bryce Bergman. Over to Nolan Berry, looking for something fast, and he gets it. Nolan Berry for 2 points.
And that's the thing about Nolan Berry. He uses his height to his advantage. He jumped up there at Athen, and all he had to do was touch it slightly, and it goes in.
Kettle Run looking for another 3. They really want it. They're going to shoot it. And, man, they have been electric from the three-point line tonight.
They've been so solid. From
Over
the
to Bryce
three-point
Bergman for 3. Bryce the Boom Bergman can't quite connect.
line. Bryce Brick Bergman for a second there, but here comes J Money Mill dropping down the field.
And
They're going to call a foul. J Money Mill kind of pushed him there. That's Joseph McDougal.
number 5 for Kettle Run to inbound.
Kettle Run's coach walking on the court right now, but he is voicing some of his frustrations, but also just communicating with his team.
They go for another 3. Can't quite get it. Yeah, their coach is really far on the court right now. And
Coach played with a lot of passion, but once again, he is on the court right now, but here comes Kettle Run, driving up in the paint.
And they're going to get an and one.
But it's not going to stop their coach from getting off the court.
Looks like the crowd is talking
Just
about it a
prancing
little
and
bit
dancing
too.
all over the court, thinking he owns the place. But here they come for an N1. Ref looks
As this
right at him
game-
and doesn't do anything.
This game is coming away from Warren County a little bit as they are down by 13 points. Free throws for Kettle Run here.
That's it.
Let's
I'm
see.
not sure what this coach thinks he's doing. Quite simply, he is walking on the court right now. I know you guys can't see it, but he is about a good yard, 2
But here's
yards on
Bryce
the court.
Bergman.
And here comes Bryce Bergman. The coach is almost in his way. Gets pushed.
And that's going to be 2 shots for Bryce Bergman. And the Warren County coach does not look happy.
Wow, this Kettle Run Cougars coach just playing a fine line here, Athen. He's asking for it.
Still on the court with the
In
ball on
Wildcats
their side.
country. Here comes Bryce Bergman. Doesn't score.
Yeah,
there.
coming into Wildcats country thinking he owns the place, but
You know,
I really don't
gotta
think
say
so.
I don't
here.
like it, but you know, let's focus on the game here, Athen.
Bryce Bergman needs to hit this point. There he goes.
And there we go. You know what, Athen? We forgot the
You know
whisper
what?
method.
But he hit it anyway. He's just too good of a player to miss that.
Ooh, almost stepped in there and won it. 24 gets tripped up. That's not what Bryce would have done.
Looks like a jump ball, and it is going to be Warren
Like he
County's
liked that a
ball.
little too much, but here comes, yeah, it's going to be Warren County's ball.
You know, at the start of the season, didn't really understand jump ball rules, but I think I get it now.
Hey, he understands it now, guys. You know, Athen Anderson helps me out a bit. I don't know too much about basketball, but here I am commentating.
Really just trying to get as much info in as possible, trying to give the best experience for the viewers.
Athen, I'm telling you, this coach is just all over the court.
Yeah, if you were just tuning in, you would think he is a player.
Yeah, you know, you throw a jersey on him, you slap a jersey on him, you think he's on the team. all over the court right now.
And this ball just flips right over.
I mean, he
to
can't make it up.
I mean, he's basically at half court right now, just
Unable
standing
to.
there.
I know you guys can't see it on the camera, but man, he is on the court, folks.
And he's frustrated too.
Yeah, you know, trying to be passionate, communicating to your team, but you still have to stay off the court after.
Another three-point shot, no good. Bryce Bergman on the rebound.
Here comes Bryce looking for anything.
Bryce Bergman
Little
looking to
razzle
dribble down the
dazzle,
court.
cooks up 2 defenders. They look lost. Someone give them a map. Here comes Bryce Bergman.
Travel for Warren County. I don't know if I like that call there.
And I
That
don't
looked clean.
know. And we got about 30 seconds remaining in this first half, Athen. You know, me and Athen are ready to go grab some snacks from Wildcats
Concessions.
That's right. Helping me out a bit there. Had a bit of a break.
We got to run out of here quickly before.
We get started for your second half. Shout out to everybody watching, family, friends, students.
Got somebody in here who isn't very happy with us after sitting in a wet seat.
We made a bit of a mistake, but we'll keep it between me, Athen, and the big man himself. Here comes Bryce. Not sure what the ref thought. Can't make it up.
Man, this is just the rest. But they're gonna give Adrian Craig the free throws.
Not supposed to talk too much about the rest, but yeah, here comes Adrian Craig on some free throws. I mean, Bryce Bergman would have drilled it, but I guess he'll take some free throws as well. Can't complain about some points, am I right, Athen?
I mean, it's Adrian Craig, a really good player, and there it is. There it is.
Whisper method. So we're going to get real quiet here as Adrian Craig steps up.
Let's see if he can drill this.
Let's see.
Can. So
Yes,
like to
he
see.
absolutely can. Adrian Craig absolutely drills that. Was in with it. Absolutely fantastic.
Bryce Bergman.
They're going to flip the field here. Cougars looking for some points. Wildcats ball here. Athen, we have about 2 seconds remaining, and the Wildcats, it's 23-34.
Bryce Bergman to inbound this ball here for Warren County. This is going to be a full press, but
Whoa, Ethan Bear!
picking.
Oh,
He's going to get fouled.
34 said, no, you don't.
And I don't know why Kettle Run sidelines cheering for
Got a little
fouling
too
Ethan
cheery
Bear.
for a foul. That's a little bit suspect. But here comes Ethan Bear hoping to make up for that foul.
Let's see if he can drill these.
Let's see. So we're going to pull out the whisper method here for Ethan Bear. And Jacob Robinson dapping up the ref. And yeah, he's
Makes
going to
it.
drill it. Absolutely fantastic play there. Let's not get too loud here. Right? Don't want to get too high. Don't want to get too low.
Let's get quiet.
Steps up.
Ethan Bear. It's
Drills
good.
it. Hey,
Man,
Ethan,
I'm
we're
really-
looking pretty good.
Yeah, I think we've
And
contributed. to
Ethan
this
Bear
team.
says, hey, that's my ball.
They're
But
not
that is
going
going
to
to
let this.
conclude the first half. So Wildcats 25-34. They are losing this game, but I think they can't be too mad at the result.
Down by 9 points here. If you're Warren County, what are you going into the locker room and telling your players?
I just need to replicate what we did in the second quarter. They looked pretty good, Athen.
Yeah, I mean, the second quarter was definitely better than the first. The first quarter, they didn't have much intensity. Kettle Run was scoring, and they just didn't look as good. But in the second quarter, they really picked it up.
That's right, and we will see you later as we begin the second half. We will see you guys later. All right, so we're about to get ready for this second half right here. It's going to be Cougars ball. So here we go, Athen. You ready?
Yeah, if you're just tuning in here, the Cougars are up 34-25 and starting the second half.
That's right. So, Cougars leading by 9. Here they go. Oscar.
Don't know how he didn't fall there.
It's a bit silly.
And that's a good play there from the Cougars, but they can't finish. And
But
Warren
Austin,
County ball.
If the Wildcats could put up more points, I don't think they're too upset about this result so far. I mean, they're still in this game. It's not out of reach at all.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't played bad ball. It's just their defense is kind of lacking at the three-point line especially.
That's right, but here they come.
There we go, but about 80% of the Cougars' points are from three-pointers.
That's right, so if they can stop that, I'm not sure how many points the Cougars are going to put up. But that was a good play by the Wildcats to put some early points on the board.
I mean, there it is again, a three-point ball.
Right on cue,
They don't
Athen.
connect this time.
Right
but
on cue, Athen.
Usually they do connect on those.
That's right. It's a good sign, though, right? So here he goes.
Bryce Bergman, an air
And
ball.
not a
assist
great shot. It's the type of shots that Bryce Young takes, not Bryce Bergman. Am I right, Ethan?
Bryce Young usually delivering it from a little deeper, but
Bryce Young's
Unlike-
pretty terrible, I must say.
unlike
is
Bryce
not
Young, Bryce did not hit the shot. Bryce Young has been electric in his last couple
good.
of
No.
games.
Bryce Young is a terrible quarterback. But here we go.
No,
Cougars looking-
we're not saying that. Bryce Young's a good quarterback.
I'm not going to argue
But the
with people who
Cougars
don't know what they're talking about.
are, I guess, better quarterbacks as they just
I guess
drained
so.
that three.
Absolutely drained it. Reminds me of Drano. Shout out them. That guy thought he was in top 10 NBA save moments, but that was a good play. You can't deny it.
And
Here they come. Again, three-point
a
line.
three. Oh, they're going to take it in this time. And see, when they take it in, there is no success. But from the three-point line, there is.
Yeah, Aston, I think you've cracked the code. I think you've got a good point there that they do tend to score more on 3 points compared to,
And this is going to be the Warren County's ball on a jump ball. Let's see what the Warren County
and
Wildcats
guess what,
can do
guys?
on this
There's the
possession.
coach again stepping on the court like he owns the place. Can you believe it?
In Wildcat country, stepping all over this court.
You can't make it up, Ethan. You can't make it up.
And they are going to full court press as it's looking kind of effective, but never mind.
Here comes Bryce. And
Behind the back pass,
nothing
kind of
much
like
there.
Patrick Mahomes.
Cooking people up. 0 for the 3. 0 for 0.
And
Not sure whose ball that's going to go to.
I think they're going to say that's Kettle Run's ball.
Interesting. I don't know.
Never mind. This is going to be Warren County's ball.
That's the right call. All right.
Looks like Bryce Bergman, almost said Bryce Young there, is going to come back in. Jacob Robinson for 3.
Ooh.
Can't quite connect on that shot.
He scored a lot early, though. He was very close there, Athen.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Warren County, just protect the... There it is again. They can't score.
Good boy. Exactly right. Like, when they're...
Well, that's a wide open layup, so
that's
obviously you're going to
different.
score that.
But, yeah, I think you're right about the three-point lines.
But yeah, I feel like if you protect the perimeter, you don't let as many three-point shots up, then they're just not going to have as much success as they really want to. And I feel like the Wildcats can really come back in this game.
That's right, Athen.
And looks like we have an amateur cameraman down in the stands taking a video.
That's right, but, we got cameras here. Courtesy of Wildcats Live, we got our good friend Joseph Tennant.
This is the professional cameraman.
Trained by Mr. Gardner, our chapter advisor. He knows what he's doing. Joseph Tennant knows what he is doing.
He's been doing camera work for the
He's a
morning
seasoned
announcements.
vet. He's been doing it for about something like 800 years, Ethan, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Probably a little more than that.
Yeah,
I mean,
at this point, I think it's
he's
probably
been at this for a couple centuries now.
right. I mean, he's an old guy, Joseph Tennant. You know, he's a seasoned
And really,
vet now.
he's coming up looking for the millennia.
Yeah, and I think this might be his 700th year taking sophomore year, right? You know, failing like, what was it? I think Spanish 2 or something like that.
He's been on that one for a lot. Same
That's
with
right. You know?
photography.
Yeah, that's right. But you know, good
Been
friend
doing
of
this
ours,
forever.
seasoned vet. Here comes
But here's
Ethan Bear,
Ethan Bear.
another seasoned vet.
And
all
that's
over
a
the
good
score.
block from number 0,
Reek.
but this is going to
We got
be...
Reek there, but just not able to connect.
This is going to be Warren County's ball. And some good defense from Ethan Bear, but a better defense from the Kettle Run Cougars.
Here they come driving down the field.
The court.
Excuse my language, the court. Sorry, folks.
I think he's a little used to football still.
You could say that. Not a big basketball guy, but I do enjoy commentating with my good friend Afton Anderson.
Bryce Bergman coming in for Jacob Robinson.
Sophomore to freshman.
And a good move from the Wildcats.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
That's a bad catch you don't want to make. Can he
whoa.
redeem himself? Kind of does.
You know who that reminded me of? Daniel Jones. That was not a great pass. He did not find his target there.
And Daniel Jones, after he got cut,
Yeah.
still looking for a new team, I'm
No,
pretty
he
sure.
signed with the Vikings. He's ready to be a backup. He's ready
Oh,
for
did
that
he?
life. That's right, Athen.
I would
Backing
think
up
if I'm the
Sam Darnold.
Vikings, I give Daniel Jones a chance to start.
Yeah, but they got J.J. McCarthy. I don't know. But let's see what this Wildcats offense can do on this basketball court. Is that right, Athen?
Yeah, let's see what they can do. And already kind of starting off strong.
Goes Cameron
coming down
Jenkins.
the
He's got Bryce
court,
Bergman.
and that's just an overthrown ball to Bryce Bergman.
Daniel Jones. Excuse me. Wow, that looked familiar.
Something stuck
Me
in
and
our
Athen getting a little
throats.
sick. You know, we're getting
Little
deep into
cold
December.
coming
It
around.
happens. You know what I mean? So here we go. Got a couple Wildcat fans nonchalantly walking down the field. Court. Oh my goodness, Athen. Oh my goodness.
Joseph, I don't know. One more slip up.
Adrian Craig.
And here's Adrian Craig coming down the court.
imposing his will.
And that's going to be a foul.
Vladimir
And
Poller out there. Oh my goodness.
let's see.
See where this ball goes.
Okay, it's going to
Telling
be
Adrian Craig, hey,
inbound.
sit right here, the ref says. And guys, guess what? Guess who's on the court again? That Kettle Run Cougars coach. I don't know if you can see him, folks,
Man.
but wow.
I mean, it's every second now, I feel like. Let's see. Not quite. And a good tip from J Money Mill. Another three. He must have the green light. He's going to bang it this time.
Someone called the fire department. That was amazing from Colton Golden, one of the juniors on this team.
It's going to be 2 free
Number 15
throws.
jumped in there like he was at the Olympics, but the whistle was already blown. Kettle Run's coach all over the court.
Boo.
We don't do that around here in a Wildcats Live. We got to have good
That's
sportsmanship
my
out
fault.
here.
All right, let's see if he can hit this second one to redeem himself.
I wouldn't mind if he missed. Maybe that's a better way to say it.
You know, I wouldn't mind if he missed right now.
And
But
you
he
wouldn't mind
doesn't
if he
miss.
scored either. So
He's electric.
there we go, 30-42.
And let's see. He definitely could have lobbed it up to Bryce Bergman, but a three-pointer.
Call the cops! Call the cops right now. 911.
2 in a
Dial
row.
it. Dial 911. Colton Golden just hit his second three in about, I don't know, 20 seconds. Someone called the cops, fire department, I don't know who.
Oh, but Kettle Run
Once again.
comes right back.
Yeah, that's right, Athen. They just responded right back. Here comes Colton Golden. I don't know. Get the FBI on him. He stepped out.
That's just
Stepped
something
out
you
and said-
can't see.
Stepped out, said, hey, arrest me. I give up. But yeah, not great there.
Yeah, just turned himself in.
Luigi Mangione. He's got to be feeling good, though. 2 threes in about 20 seconds. Got to love it, Athen. He's putting up a lot of points for these Wildcats.
If you're just tuning in, it's the third quarter. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left on the clock. Wildcats have 33. Guests have 44, which are the Cougars.
The
of Kettle Run.
Cougars out in Noakesville, Athens. It's a long trip for them.
And it looks like they're trying to make it worthwhile.
Yeah, you know, hoping to go home on this about hour-long bus ride, hoping to go back with a win.
It's going to be Kettle Run's ball off of a jump ball.
Yeah, we got J Money Mill out there for the Wildcats as well as Bryce Bergman. Got a lot of
Google.
That's right. It's our good friend there. Here he comes. And Athens, the Cougars haven't hit on a lot of threes here, but here comes Troy DeHaven. Foul.
And they're going to give it to the Wildcats. They think that's not a charge.
Yeah, Athens, the one thing about the Cougars is they have not hit on a lot of their threes. Towards the first quarter, that was almost the only way they could score, but now in the second half, it seems like they haven't connected on a lot of threes. What I believe they've done is kind of, when the Wildcats scored, they were able to get across the field quick and get some easy layups, Athens.
To put this to a 10-point game.
Troy DeHaven.
It's just not what you want to see. But he can put this at a 10-point game if he hits this right here.
Cut the lead to 10 here. Let's see what he can do.
He
does not make
it, but Adrian Bryce Bergman on a snatchback.
Piecing them up. Piece control.
Good pass.
Oh, my
Craig's got to finish
Lord.
that. And a good play there. Bryce Bergman looking like a better Bryce Young.
Wow. Adrian Craig says, you know what? Now you've done it. And he gets a little angry, steals the ball there. I don't know where the foul is, Athens. I'm not sure. I don't see that.
Yeah, I really didn't see that there. I think that should have been the Wildcats' ball there.
Don't love the call, but here we go. 3-on-3. Bryce Bergman against number 3 for the Kettle Run Cougars.
Looking
for a
to
little
make something
1-2.
happen. Some good defense.
J Money all over it. J Money doesn't.
And that is going to be the Warren County Wildcats' ball.
I like that call, Athens. I really do. You got to be able to play physical in basketball. It's a contact sport at the end of the day.
And some would say maybe that's a little bit of a trip up, but I think that's just some good defense from Joseph McDougal. He's had a pretty good defensive game tonight and a little bit of an offensive game, but here's Bryce Bergman on a fast break. Can he? No, but he does get the free throw. The free throws. A little bit of a mispronouncing.
So here we go. Bryce Bergman stepping up for a couple shots here, Athens. See what he can do.
Let's see if he can hit these to put this at a 10-point game. Bryce Bergman.
See what he can do.
Bang. 10-point game.
You know what, Athens? I think it's just how Bryce Bergman plays. I don't think he misses. Let's try not whispering. I think it's just the player he is.
You know what? Let's see if he can make
go.
this a 9-point game.
Let's get a little loud. Let's get hype.
Come on, Bryce.
Come on.
And yeah, I mean, he just.
His gameplay speaks for himself. I don't think we have to do any of that good luck stuff. He just knows how to score.
Yeah, a player who has had looks from colleges.
All right.
And
once again,
Nolan Berry
here he comes
on the rebound.
Berry
makes something
flashed.
happen. Little Giannis move.
Whoa,
Can't
Giannis, my favorite player. And yeah, just fantastic play there.
Yeah.
Terrible pass. Pass interference, but yeah, that was just not a good pass.
Yeah, Nolan looked a little bit like Giannis, who plays for the
Bucks, obviously.
There we
After
go.
trying to test me a little bit, but I know my basketball.
And a little miscommunication.
Coach telling them to wake up.
Coach Corinzo is telling Bryce to wake up. As he did look asleep on the court there. Little chant from the Warren County Wildcats.
Tee up. So here we go. Let's see what the Wildcats can do on defense, and right on cue.
Again, another three. You got to protect the perimeter, but they aren't going to.
I don't know if the Kettle Run Cougars have scored a single three. Here comes Bergman.
And there he
is. You can't beat him.
7-point game. Bryce
can't beat him.
Bergman.
Bryce Boom Bergman. Absolutely fantastic. Tee up. Tee up. Tee up. Tee up.
Gotta love the chant from the
A little bit of Wildcat
sideline.
pride, you know what I mean?
And there it is. They can't score from inside.
And Athen, I'm not sure if the Cougars have hit on a single three here in the second half. That was their main source of scores in the first half, but they just have not been able to connect in the second half here.
About a minute and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Looks like we've got a sub coming in for Bryce Bergman. And looks like he's getting a little bit of a talking to.
Jacob Robinson playing the ball in. Ooh, number 3 getting a little feisty. That's good aggression, though. I like that.
Yeah, that is some good defense from number 3 there. He has knocked down a couple threes this game.
That's right.
As this just isn't as high scoring of a game as last week against Liberty, where they lost 70-64. And man, but this
Here comes number 3.
Kettle Run defense.
Here comes
no, for a
No one says
block.
no. But they're
And
gonna
another
call.
foul. I just don't think that's the right call to make there. I think that's a clean block. Hand the ball,
Yeah,
and I don't think that's a good
Folks,
call.
hit the replay button on that. I don't see no foul. But here we go. Number 3 stepping up for a couple free throws here for the Cougars.
Let's see. Ball doesn't lie, so.
He scores anyways.
Maybe ball does lie. I don't know. I don't like that.
Is the ball lying to us, Ethan? I can't believe it.
And
He
hits
drilled
both of them.
both.
Colton Golden looking for a pass. A 3. Airball. But Joseph McDougal.
J-Money Mill.
You gotta love him.
Fantastic. Gotta love it.
Amazing
Absolutely brilliant.
play.
So after we got about
Tee
50
up.
seconds remaining.
Tee
Tee
up.
up. Tee up. Tee up.
There's a steal.
Wildcats
Wildcats
teeing
ball.
up.
7-point game here. 43 seconds left to
Wildcats
go in the
teeing
third
up
quarter.
right about now, Athen. We got about 40 seconds remaining in this third quarter. All right, so here comes Adrian Craig stepping up for some free throws here, hoping to, the Wildcats are within reach here, only losing by 7.
Adrian Craig. Let's see.
I just said that, but yes, here we go.
Adrian Craig.
Adrian Craig.
Please.
I think you could hear a pin drop, Ethan. That was unfortunate.
Come on, Craig. You got this.
Tee up,
Adrian Craig.
Tee up, tee up, tee up, tee up, tee up, tee up.
Maybe that's our new one.
There we go.
He
Gotta love
nails
it.
it.
So here come the Cougars driving down the field,
Down the court they come.
and I just can't fix it. Tee up,
Tee up. Tee up. Tee up. Some good
Tee up.
defense. Protecting the
up.
perimeter like we said to do, and look what's happening.
Cougars coach all over the court per usual.
That's been the most consistent thing this game is him being all over the court, and they can't hit
A
the
lot more
perimeter
consistent
shots.
than this Cougars offense, Ethan, and right on cue.
Little
Wow.
commentator's curse there.
Slap me and call me silly. I just made a mistake. But here comes Cameron Jenkins.
Some good play, but they're going to lob one
No,
up
no,
there.
no, no,
No, that was not the shot, Valentine.
Yeah, was that the dagger? No. So it's 40-48. Cougars are winning here, Ethan.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm the Wildcats coach, I'm telling them to keep it up. They've been
Yeah.
protecting the perimeter and been doing an amazing job of stopping this electric Kettle Run offense from scoring.
Yeah, you know what I like is that tee up.
Tee up.
I feel like it's hyped them up quite a bit, Ethan.
Yeah, I mean, if you've noticed, ever since they started saying it, they've come back. As this is a 48-40 game coming into the fourth quarter here shortly.
So Cougars stepping out here. We're going to be heading into our fourth quarter here.
We'll see what the Cougars can do and what the Wildcats can do.
So Wildcats hoping to tee up here as we round up our game here. Start of the fourth quarter. Ball finds Cameron Jenkins right in the bread basket, driving down.
And a good play there. Adrian Craig.
Oh, he almost teed up after. Tee up, tee up, tee up. Here comes Craig with the pressure, but that's a good
Let's go ahead and get that chance started.
Come on, Wildcats.
Tee up, tee up, tee up.
Right on cue.
And you can't leave that perimeter open.
Looks like Cougars hoping to hit on their threes like they did in the first quarter. After here comes Bergman.
Wake up. You just got to wake up.
Hey, I didn't see him touch the ball.
I did.
Rats. It's going to be Wildcats ball, though. After.
Wow,
I didn't see him touch
maybe
it.
I was
hey,
mistaken.
I didn't see him touch it. I didn't see him touch it. So here comes Ethan Bear.
Ethan Bear, a good
whoa,
fadeaway, but can't quite connect.
Tee up, tee up, tee up,
tee up, tee up. Bryce Bergman on the rebound, looking to go all the way.
So Cougars looking for their threes again, it seems like. That's what worked for them in the first half and just didn't really do it in the third
Jacob
quarter.
Robinson for 3. 8-point game. They're going to go for a mid-ranger. They can't make that.
Jacob Robinson on the
says,
rebound. Give me that ball.
But the refs are going to call a travel on that play. Wildcats coach doesn't look very happy.
That was a great play, though. You got to love it, Ethan, from the freshman.
Yeah, he's been really good this game. And again, that perimeter is open. And again,
they finish.
They take the opportunity, and they score. As this went from an 8-point game to an 11-point game. A good move there. Timeout called by the Warren County Wildcats.
Again, 6:30 remaining. Wildcats down by 11 points here. Thank you, Ethan, Math Wizard.
6:30 left on the clock. We'll see if they can use 6:30 to score 11 points and keep the Kettle Run Cougars to 0 points. We'll see if they can do it here.
Seems like the Cougars looking back to get into their three groove. They scored a lot of them in the first half, but didn't really get back towards them in the third quarter, but they still put up a good amount of points at them. Nothing to complain about, but nothing to write home about either.
If you missed the JV game earlier, they did end up losing 40-37.
It was a tight game, though, Ethan. It came right down to the wire.
Yeah, it was a really good game, and I think the player of that game was Makari Robinson.
Yeah, and this game could end up going right down to the wire, too, and so far Bryce Bergman has looked like the player of the game so far for the Wildcats. Here comes Ethan Bear, though. He's been pretty good, Ethan. When he has been on, he's been pretty good.
And it looks like this is going to be a Wildcats ball. Bryce Bergman to inbound this ball. Number 3 maybe looking to set up a 3. A little bit of a head top there, and it looks like they're going to call
head top.
A push.
Let's see who it's on.
And
going to be Wildcats ball.
Going to be an inbound. Adrian Craig, number 11.
And number 5 coming off of the Cougars. Number 0 coming off. 0 connected on a lot of threes this game, Ethan. He's looked pretty good. 15 doing jumping jacks. Wrong gym, buddy, but here come the Cougars.
That's a good play from the Cougars, I will say.
Yeah. Just way to link up, and they finished it off well.
And I will say, I don't like the fact that this Cougars coach has been on the court a lot, but I will say he is a big leading factor into why they are winning this game.
He's
calling out players, getting his players manned up on them, just doing an amazing job of coaching.
Communication on point for him, Athens.
And floater no good, and it's going to be Ethan Bear on the rebound. Ethan Bayer looking to take this all the way, and yes, he does.
And absolutely, he just ran down the field after and said, "Give me that," and he scored after. That's fantastic play.
And this is back at a 11-point game. The perimeter's open, but luckily they don't make that.
The Cougars been really aggressive on offense coming off of that timeout. They've looked good after.
Warren County ball here.
Very energetic from the Cougars team. They're looking to finish off, get this 1 hour car ride, go home with a win, Athens.
Adrian Craig inbounding the ball here. Number 11 for the Wildcats has played a big part in this game. Let's see what he can do here. And they're going to throw that up to Bryce Bergman. He's just sitting there wide open. Doesn't miss those.
They lobbed it up to Bergman and said, "Hey, go score." And absolutely he did. Bryce
This is a
bombed Bergman.
9-point game.
Here comes 30 for the Cougars.
Adrian Craig again been a big part of this game. They're going to call a foul.
That was a great play by Bryce Bergman. Wiggled his way through the defense and found an open space, and they just played him.
Again, Adrian Craig to inbound this ball. I've said that a lot this game.
You
He's
sure
been
have,
a
Athens.
big inbounder, and he's made a lot of plays on the inbound, some amazing passes. And there he is again, finding Troy Nathan.
Troy's got to do
It
better.
slips out of his hands, and it looks like he wasn't happy at all.
Troy's got to be better there, Athens, but that was a good pass.
Yeah, sophomore who hasn't had as many looks or talked about, but he's definitely a big player.
He's an underrated player on this Wildcats team. He is fantastic, Athens.
He's a really good player, yeah. Played in 7th, 8th, and 9th grade.
That's right. He's experienced. Very. So here comes Craig. Cougars just scored.
Craig coming down the court.
He said Barry gives him a little. Let's see who that's on.
And
Going to call it travel on the Wildcats.
it's not good. 4:55 left to play in this fourth quarter here. If you're just tuning in. The Wildcats are down by 11 points, 47-58, with the cameraman being Joseph Tennant and my other commentator, Joseph Abreu.
Yep. We're wrapping up this game tonight. Wildcats hoping to sneak out with the win, but
It looks like on the court, Joseph McDougal.
J Money Mill, we like to call him around here, Athens.
Oh, and I think something's wrong with his arm.
Takes a shot. Not sure what the call is. Gonna have to see on that. J Money Mill coming off.
Yeah, it looked like he was limping a little bit, but a great pass from him.
Yeah.
And just not a...
When he's been in, he's been fantastic, Athens.
Yeah.
I think they're leaning towards the more experienced players who have played with this Wildcats offense and defense for many years, maybe the juniors and stuff. But, you know, he's been playing great, Athens. No seniors on this Wildcats roster.
Yeah, it's really been just a lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores.
Yeah, and over the offseason, a big learning experience for all of them. Here come the Cougars. Bergman says...
And this is going to be the Cougars' free throws.
And just like the Wildcats, Cougars only have about 3 seniors on their roster. Not sure how many are playing right now, but obviously a little bit more
And the
experience in this
perimeter is
Wildcats
wide
team.
open. Again, just something you don't want to see. A great pass, just like Mahomes. But Adrian Craig going to come down here, and he's going to nail his shot.
You know, he might be a good candidate for MVP of the game. He's been fantastic. Here comes...
They're going to shoot a mid-ranger, which they
Yep.
make off the board.
Cougars
And, man,
starting
this is
to-
a shootout. Bryce Bergman fade away, can't quite connect.
Defense just gone out the window in this fourth quarter, Athens. Maybe some tired legs out there, I wonder.
And it looks like they didn't do what Coach wanted them to, is he said rotate, and it looked like they didn't do that.
Looks like the Cougars are starting to pull away, Athens.
Yeah, the Cougars are pulling away in points, and if the Wildcats want to win this game, they really have to start nailing their shots.
Right about now as well.
There's about 3:47 left to play. Down by about 16 points here.
So I think if you're the Wildcat coaches here, you just have to be really focused on we've got to stop them right now and we've got to start scoring right now. Cougars hoping to just pull away with this win.
Looks like Warren County coming out of their huddle.
So here they come. It's going to be Adrian Craig's ball. We've said that a lot tonight, Ashton.
Ethan Bayer here.
Driving, looking.
Something.
Craig.
Good catch by Craig.
Shot.
Shot by Craig.
Ooh,
Can't quite connect, but
was a
Ethan
little
Bayer's
off
going to grab
balance.
that. Again, can't connect. Man.
See whose ball they're going to give this to.
Looks like they're going to give it to Kettle Run here. 3:27 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Wildcats can't be too happy with this result so far, Ashton.
And the Warren County Wildcats are going to get the ball back here. Kettle Run loses possession.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn from this loss, Athen, and the Wildcats are going to probably move to 1-1 here tonight.
T. Roy looking to inbound it to Adrian Craig. Oh, good spin move.
Excuse me, they're going to move to 0-2. Am I correct, Athen?
0-2 if they lose. And Adrian Craig airballs the three-point shot. A good attempt, but he's just got to get that on target. Bryce Bergman looking to sub into this game. 3:16 left to play.
Heard a fan saying bring J Money Mill in, and I can't help but agree.
I mean, bring J Money Mill in.
I mean, might be the most obvious thing I've heard all day, but yeah, bring J Money Mill in.
You gotta love the guy.
It looks like Bryce Bergman's going to come in. That's also an obvious choice to come in here.
And he is coming in for...
Right on cue, Athen. Guess who's stepping in?
Look at that.
J Money Mill. Gotta love it. Here goes nothing.
And he came in for...
Adrian Craig as
Adrian
well as
Craig.
Jacob Robinson. Here's Bryce. Needs to apply the pressure here. They can't let the Cougars score.
They're going to call
Ref
that
says nope. And it's going to be Wildcats ball.
Colton Golden on the inbound here. Let's see what he can do. Oh, and they're going to say injury timeout. He's going to come off the court. 15.
You know, one person who hasn't come off the court is their coach. He's been on the court about all game, Athen.
Yeah, I mean, that's one person that hasn't subbed
and
out.
It's
The
kind of
coach.
ticked me off a bit. But
Troy DeHaven
Here he
coming down the
comes.
court.
aggressive, physical.
Makes a
J
pass.
Money. J
Three.
Money. J Money finds Bryce Bergman. Bryce boom Bergman. Just classic behavior from him. I mean, he does it on the daily, Athen.
I mean, I feel like every shot he takes almost is.
He eats that shot up for breakfast, Athen.
I wonder what his percentage is this game. It's got to be at
He
least
pours it out of
like-
his box of cereal, pours some milk in it, and says, let's go. Let's get ready for this day, because that was absolutely fantastic.
just cooking up this entire
You got to
Kettle
love
Run
it.
defense.
J Money Mill with the perfect pass. Absolutely cooked up that
I
Cougars
think that's
defense.
his. I think that's his first assist of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right, but I mean, yeah, just fantastic play. Looks like him and Bryce stepping back on. Troy Haven did set up that play, though. The way he ran down that field, wow, he looked like a gazelle in the wild. He was fast on that play. Stepping down the court.
Jason McDougal had a pretty big game last week, and he had a little bit of a regression this week, but he did tell me before the game that he wasn't 100%.
Yeah, and, you know, he had a tough day. Third period, long subject, can't blame him.
Yeah,
Algebra
that
2
class, man, it really drains you.
can kick you in the butt, but here come the Cougars, can also kick you in the butt.
There
Okay,
you go,
well,
some
man,
good defense.
Here comes Jay Money.
Oh, a little spin move.
Finds Troy to Haven. Spin
Troy
move.
does the spin move.
And
He got blocked.
Unfortunate.
Looking to redeem himself on defense, though.
Here comes Bryce. Got to apply that pressure. Passes it off to Jay Money. Spin move Money. Here comes Bryce.
Yeah, that might be the new
Press
name,
it, press
Spin
it,
Move
press
Money.
it, press it, press it, press it. Put a T on it.
And looks like they're going to call it on the Wildcats here.
So Wildcats 52 to 65.
2 minutes, 14
Cougars.
seconds left to play here, down by 13. Still a chance to make this comeback, but you got to be electric, hit your shots, hit your passes, and play good defense.
They've got to really stifle this defense, I think.
Looking like they're trying to dry off the court, maybe a little bit of sweat. Looks like some fans are saying delay of game.
I don't know, these Cougars. All right, so it's going to be Cougars ball here.
Ethan Baer came out and Nolan Berry came in. A little bit of a substitute. The 6'4" player has not played this much this game. And the perimeter is a little open, but they're not going to.
Here comes,
and Troy Haven
says, "Give me
foul."
that."
And yeah, it looks like Kettle Run just wants to play the clock down, just like their JV
Wildcats
did.
need to play aggressive. 2:05 remaining.
Let's see if they hit these shots. Coach again on the court while
Coach
shooting
all over
free
the
throws.
floor.
Let's see if he can
Losing
make
his
this.
mind against one of his players there.
And he does make that.
So here he goes, steps up and drills another free throw. Okay, so here they come down the field. Number 24, that's Colton.
And it looks like a foul here. This is going to be 2 shots for Colton. Let's see if he can drain these. I'm pretty sure he is either 1 for 4, 2 for 4 this game.
So here he goes, steps up.
Looks like he's got the Kobe 8 Venice Beaches on.
Venice Beaches.
It's
Gotta love it.
It's a pretty good shoe. I mean,
Gotta love it.
gotta love the shoe game out here today.
Yeah. See some. I like the Troy DeHaven and Bryce Bergman pink duo though. I think that's the best one for me. I've seen tonight. But boom. So putting some points up, but it's still 55 to 69. I think Kettle Run's gonna go home with a win here after.
Up by 14 points, 1:45 seconds left on the clock, and if I'm Kettle Run, I'm playing as much of the clock as possible, getting your free throws, and then it's just simple free throws from there. You practice them all practice. Should be shots that you can hit.
That's right. And if you're the Wildcats coach, you just got to tell them to be aggressive here. I mean, really nothing to lose at this point after. If you're the Cougars coach, you just kind of want to play defensive at that point. Wildcats a lot to learn from this loss. They're going to move to 0-2 in the season.
And
Ooh, number 5 says nope. Spin move. Another one.
yeah, they're just wasting clock.
Yeah.
Backing up. Probably about to get fouled here soon.
Minute 30 left.
Some good defense from Troy DeHaven.
They got a Wildcats ball. Come on, give it to them.
And I think it's going to be a timeout from the Kettle Run Cougars here. And that means they are going to get the ball back. We'll see if the Warren County Wildcats can pull something together.
Got about a minute 30 remaining in this game. 55-69. Wildcats losing. Me and Ethan Anderson on this December 11th night. It's a nice Wednesday out here. A bit rainy in the morning, but the weather cleared up a bit.
Pretty cold today.
A bit colder, it would have been snow, Ethan. That would have been nice. .34 out here in Front Royal. Maybe we'll see some snow over the night, folks. Don't know about the weather in Nokesville.
It feels like 20 right now, and it is partially cloudy, partially clear.
Hey, if you got a basketball player to pick up, put a coat on before you get in your car. Maybe warm up the car a bit. So here comes
Maybe
Adrian
turn the
Craig.
seat warmers on.
That's right. And the wheel warmer. Can't be having cold hands. Wildcats doing everything they can, but this game's out of reach, Ashton.
And that's probably going to be the points that seal it. A good game from the Wildcats, but I don't think they're going to be able to capitalize late here. They're just wasting time down.
Had an open three, but chose to pass it. I think that's what we're going to see for the rest of this game. But there were bright spots for the Wildcats here tonight, I think.
And looks like they don't even want to shoot. They just want to pass. And again, they score.
Here comes Bergman. Go
Dunk
for the
that.
dunk,
Dunk
Berg.
that. Come on.
But yeah, he's going to throw up some.
He said he was
some
going to try to
garbage time
dunk it before
points.
the game, but
Pre-game, we heard some rumors about some dunks, but not seen anything about it, Ethan. We're a little disappointed out here at Wildcats.
I really
Live.
did want to see a dunk today, but, maybe next game.
We would have gone crazy, Ethan. Is that right?
Tell you what, we would have. We really would.
Bryce had a fantastic game tonight, though, I think.
He did.
Him and Craig just connecting on a lot.
And here he is again. Probably just going to dribble the ball.
Probably going to dunk it, right?
Maybe. If I'm the coaches, I'm giving him the green light to dunk the ball.
Right. Carlton steps up for a three. He's not going to make it. Here comes three on a fast break. Looking to seal the game. Bryce says, no, you're not allowed
Nolan
to."
Berry looking to get some points. He puts up a shot, and
Not half bad.
almost.
Well, that's going to seal the game for the Wildcats. They're going to lose 57-73. And the next live stream will be tomorrow night. Girls basketball facing Skyline.
Wildcats Live is a production of Warren County High School DECA.
We'll be live at 5:45 tomorrow. It's been a good broadcast, guys. We will see you tomorrow.